What's going on? We are live. I believe we're live. Let me know if you can all see and hear me. Welcome back, and welcome in. Big game tonight between the Oilers and the Kraken. Connor McDavid's back. Looks like for the poll, what's our poll looking at here? 3+ points is leading in the poll right now, so you love to see that. Yo, what's up, Flamingo? What's up, Oilers PF? Good to see you again. Stu Daddy. Stu Daddy! Literally, Stu Daddy having another kid. Look at that. What's going on? How's everyone doing? I went live a little early tonight. I wanted to hang out for like a half hour before we actually, do the commentary for the game. Puck drop is not for another probably 35 minutes. Puck drop not for another 35 minutes or so. What's up, Robin? Yo, what's going on, Random Aussie? I appreciate that. I'm fully expecting an Oilers clinic, and anything else will not suffice. I think so, too. I think the boys are going to be ready to go. I think Connor McDavid, he's going to be shot out of a gosh darn cannon. Connor McDavid is going to be shot out of a cannon tonight. 3-game suspension. He's having a big night tonight. You can already feel it. You can already tell. Also, I did get more hockey cards to open. I got another box of this Series 1 Upper Deck 2024-25. Just a small box, only 4 packs. I figured I can open 1 or 2 now and then open 1 or 2 in the first intermission just to keep things fresh. Connor with 4. Could you imagine if McDavid had an 8-point night? That'd be incredible. We need to retake first place of the division. Absolutely. Vegas did win last night. They did beat Florida. They beat Florida pretty soundly, too. Enjoying the warmth. Spent a good bit of time outside. What about y'all? My day has been very chill. It's been very relaxed. I was not up to a whole lot in terms of, productivity. Busted my ankle in November. Doctor just cleared me for weight bearing. I can walk again. Hey, let's go, Bromsley. Love to hear that. Let's go, Dylan. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Oh, bless. Bless. He's got to be hungry like the wolf right now. Oh, yeah. Connor McDavid is going to be very hungry. He's going to be looking to feast on some Kraken tonight. Wins puck drop? Probably not for another 30 minutes. I decided to go live a little early. I wanted to hang out with everyone. I wanted to discuss the lineups because there are a couple lineup changes. Couple changes with the lineup. My lineups were not up to date for the pregame report. So the projected lineup, it looks like they're going to load up Draisaitl with McDavid and Zach Hyman. They'll have Vasily Podkolzin with Adam Henrique and Victor Arvidsson, Janmark with Nugent Hopkins and Connor Brown. Then you'll have Perry with Philp and Kapanen. Looks like Jeff Skinner's the odd man out, but until they take to the ice for the pregame warm-up, I don't know if this is a set in stone lineup. Of course, Darnell Nurse was not at practice this morning or morning skate. It looks like he's been under the weather. Calvin Pickard gets the start, and they signed a kid from the Golden Bears to be the backup tonight. Hold on, let me get the name of that Golden Bears kid. Here, I will show everyone. Oilers signed goaltender Tyler Palmer to an amateur tryout, and the Golden Bears hockey netminder will back up Calvin Pickard tonight versus Seattle. Related, congrats to Stu and Chloe Skinner on the birth of their baby boy. So that is exciting. We do have a Golden Bear. He is going to be the backup tonight for the Oilers. Jeff Skinner, healthy scratch. It appears to be so. How do you feel about RNH centering the third line and Henrique centering the second? I'm not sure. Nugent Hopkins has been playing better as of late. So we'll see how it ends up going. Yo, what's up for you? Hope we are all doing well. We are doing very well here, my friend. Doing very, very well. But I am refreshing the Twitter feed just to see if there is any updates on the lines. I haven't seen anything as of yet. Hyman and Draisaitl usually light Seattle up. Yeah, Draisaitl especially. This slide, yeah, we're early. We're early, Mr. NHL. We are early today. Nuge after missing the wide open net to put in 2 to make up for it. And then Draisaitl hitting the outside of the post with the actual empty net late in the third. What's up, James? Was just on TikTok as a Kraken fan. I still like the Oilers as a team, and I hope for a good game. Hey, welcome in. I appreciate that, James. We've got a super welcoming community here on the YouTube, so good to see you. That's pretty cool that you found me on TikTok, so welcome, my friend. I'm hoping for a good game. I think it'll be a fun game. Seattle likes to elevate their game when they go up against Edmonton. The scores don't always show it. The Oilers have had some blowouts against Seattle, but just popping in before I have to leave for the whole game. Hey, no worries, Gold. We'll see you soon. And if Joey Decord is in net for Seattle, that's going to be a tough one for Edmonton. Joey Decord has been one of the best goaltenders in the NHL. So, yeah, that'll be a tough one for Edmonton if Decord is in net. Yo, what's up, B-Max? Good to see you again, my friend. What's up, Eric? It's supper time for me. Dig the F in. That's right. You should post your NHL 25 clips to Hockey Austin Hockey XP. I'm planning on doing just more than clips. I do have some stuff in the works for that channel, so keep an eye out on it. McDavid should get more points than Garland today. How many points does Conor Garland have? Insert team name here likes to elevate their game when they're up against the Oilers. That's true. Everyone does elevate their game against Edmonton. Kraken have some talent. I'd like to see them be a little less aggressive, but overall some decent players and young guys. Yeah, they're building for the future. Absolutely. Y'all's mascot always looks at my posts and likes them on Instagram. That's so funny. I love that. Good old Hunter. I'm watching Vancouver and St. Louis on Prime right now. Vancouver's playing a solid game. Good for them. Good for them. I just picked up Dylan Holloway in fantasy hockey. So that makes me so happy to hear. Good job. Good job, Vancouver. East Coast fan here. Late game, but always watch Go Oilers. What's up, your dad? I guess we can take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Detroit is up a goal on the LA Kings. That would be good for the Oilers if they could hold that lead, manage to beat them. Oh, Dylan Holloway looks like he got a power play goal. So you know what? That's good for my fantasy. Mr. Pregame report vid this morning. Hey, no worries, B-Max. No worries at all. You can always tune into the pregame report right now. We got lots of time. Puck drop's not for another 25 minutes. What's up, Daily? My take is the team will be weak, but McDavid will be shot out of a cannon and Picks will hold his own. I like that. I like that, Daily. I hope the rest of the team is ready to go. They can't expect McDavid to do everything just because he's back in the lineup. Full team effort tonight. 4-minute power play for the Blues. Oh, yeah, look at that. Maybe St. Louis can get themselves back in it. 5-1 Oilers is your score prediction. McDavid hat trick. I like that. Of course, we can take a look at the Oilers and Kraken just overall. Last 5 games, Jared McCann, 5 points. Jaden Schwartz, 3 goals. Leon Draisaitl, 9 points in his last 5 games, but he did go pointless. He did go pointless against Buffalo. Seattle gives up a ton of goals, but Joey Decord is not part of that. Philip Grubauer has not had a good season for Seattle. 376 goals against. Why is Grubauer still here? You'd think that they would just try and get someone else, right? I may give away some memberships today. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided if I'm giving away memberships today or not. But we are going to be open hockey cards. I do have some of these Upper Deck Series 1 cards. I have 4 packs to open. Did I hear the news about Stu having a second child? I did. I did hear, and that's exciting. Congrats to Stuart Skinner. Nah, Seattle's not a poverty franchise. They're an expansion franchise that is building for the future. They are not in win now mode. As long as Mr. NHL doesn't get one, I'm cool. Yeah, burn the Florida Panther. I get so many Florida Panthers cards when I do the pack openings. It's wild. It's actually wild how many Florida Panthers I get. Should we crack a pack now? What do you guys think? Should we crack open a pack now while we're just hanging out? Yay or nay? Surprised we haven't seen a single Hattie watch at Rogers' place. Yeah, no hat tricks of Rogers yet this year. What's up, Brendan? The Panthers love me. I don't know if they do. After first period, crack a pack. I mean, I do have 4 packs. I could crack one now, crack one after the first, crack a couple after the second. Yo, what's going on, Victoria? Canucks got one shorthanded. Did they really? Oh, no. They did. Pius Suter got one shorthanded. That's hilarious. Blues are playing like shite. Panthers hate the Oilers, but no, honestly, they were great sports. The team and fans about the finals. I have nothing but respect for them. Yeah, Florida Panthers fans were actually really good during the finals. They treated me and my community with a lot of respect, so I'm happy about that, and I make sure to send them the love as well. I just really hope that they do not win again at the expense of my emotional state. All right, we'll open up one pack. Let's open up one pack of cards here. We've got Series 1, 2024-25, Series 1. We got Connor McDavid on it. I believe there is a Lane Hudson rookie card in here. That is the pack card that we're going for, the Lane Hudson rookie card. Mostly because Lane Hudson is having a terrific season. He could be up for the Calder Trophy, and that would make this card very valuable. So let's see if we're able to rip this open. Let's see who we get. No Panthers. No Panthers. All right, we got Jonas Korpisalo, currently on the Boston Bruins. Having an okay year, not a great year. Jason Robertson, Dallas Stars. Hey, we got a Connor McDavid, our first McDavid pull. You know, is that a good sign? We get Connor McDavid on his first day back from the suspension. Love to see that. If the camera would like to, hey, camera, do you wanna focus? You want to focus? There we go. Connor McDavid. That is our first McDavid pull. We got Matt Boldy. Oh, we got a Quinton Byfield. This nice little green signature. That looks kind of neat. The Gaming Co-op. Kirill Kaprizov and Joel Eriksson Ek. Okay. Interesting pack. Checkpoint with Braden Schneider. Michael Granlund from the San Jose Sharks. I'm doing a funny face. I don't know what he's doing. Hey, webcam. Let's focus up here. Sam Montembeault, Montreal Canadiens, having a good year. Matt Patra for the Bruins. Nicholas Roy for the Golden Knights. And Pierre-Luc Dubois, no longer on the Kings. He is with the Washington Capitals. But we did get this nice Connor McDavid card. Love to see that. That's going to go in the background here. In the background, where everyone can see it. Good luck charm. We got a good luck McDavid pack. We'll open a couple more packs during the intermissions. Yeah, no one's happy with the Kings that we pulled there. McDavid's going to have his biggest night of the season calling it. Oh, I hope so. Lane Hudson rookie card, last I seen was $150. I got a tin box the other day. Got some Young Guns. Pulled the Cutter Gauthier one. I think that one's pretty valuable too right now. What about a Clips channel for your lives? Can we get a compilation of you saying crack a pack? I mean, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Do we have words on? Here we go. Here's the lineup. Here's the lineup, the official lineup. The Oilers are on the ice right now, skating around. So Tony Berard tweeted out, we have Draisaitl with McDavid and Hyman, Podkolzin with Henrique and Arvidsson, Janmark with Nugent-Hopkins, Connor Brown, Cory Perry, Noah Philp, Kasperi Kapanen, Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse with Stetcher, Kulak with Emberson. So Darnell Nurse is in the lineup, of course. He was a little under the weather this morning, wasn't at morning skate. And then Calvin Pickard is in net, and then Tyler Palmer is the E-Bug. He is backing up Calvin Pickard. So let's really hope that Calvin Pickard does not get hurt early in this game. I just, yeah. I am curious. What do you all think about Jeff Skinner being healthy scratch here? What do you think about Jeff Skinner being healthy scratched? He scored against Buffalo. Thought he played pretty good. Knobs is smoking. Yeah, I don't know why they're loading up McDavid and Draisaitl. I'm not really sure the logic there. They're obviously better when they're not loaded up, but I am surprised that Jeff Skinner was given the healthy scratch. I don't know if I agree with that one. The practice lines and Knob is trolling. I mean, those were the rotations on the ice right now at Rogers Place before the game during pregame warm-up. Sit Yanni and play Skinner. Skinner had a few bad defensive plays last game that the Got Your Back podcast highlighted. Oh, I'd have to check that out. What's up, Gordon? Good to see you again. Why did my message duplicate? What are you talking about, Mr. NHL? All right, so it looks like the consensus for this poll, 3 McPoints tonight. We're going to end the poll here. Knobs doesn't want a Skinner on the team. I mean, maybe. If it's straight up defensive issues and lack of trust that's keeping him out, I mean, I guess. Have you ever thought about collabing with other Oiler YouTubers like Oilers Fanatic or Dolany TV? I'm open to anything. My DMs are always open. I'm not usually the one that ever reaches out to people because I'm very shy. I'm a shy boy. But I'm open for anything. I love Dolany. I love Oilers Fanatic. I think what they do is great. They've carved a really good market for their fans, and they inspired me to make videos myself. Austin and Coach Chippy. Could you imagine? What's up, Maurizio? I would like to do more skits and stuff, but I'd have to not do that on the YouTube channel. That would be for TikTok and stuff. Austin and Don Cherry. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Hey, sounds good, Gold. We'll see you later. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for stopping by. If you have not hit the like button on the live stream yet, make sure to smash that like button. We got a good game coming up between the Oilers and the Seattle Kraken in about 15 minutes or so. People spamming Coach Chippy's vids for a collab. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not spam in other people's videos or content because of me. Absolutely not. That is one way for someone to never want to collaborate with me. If my community were to start harassing other community members, absolutely not. And I would have to ban you. I would have to ban you, Mr. NHL. That would be bad. Don't do that. Horrible. Don't. Absolutely not. What game will Klingberg start? I imagine he'll probably get in the lineup on Thursday. If not Thursday, then for sure Saturday against the Leafs. I'm scared to think it's a trap game, but I'm going to keep smiling. I don't think this one's a trap game. I think the Oilers are going to come out flying. I think this is going to be a really good game from Edmonton. I'm feeling good. Who do the Oilers play Thursday? Give me a second. Let me take a look. They play Detroit Thursday. So he could play Thursday. because there's a couple days off after today to get more practice in. Detroit would be a game to get into. And then, yeah, Toronto on Saturday, February 1st would be the other likely game that Klingberg gets in. Who's your favorite Oilers player? It's Leon Draisaitl. There are 3 jerseys directly behind me. 1, 2, and then 3. The one with the victory chain, the one to the left of the victory chain, and then the one to the left of that one. Those are all Leon Draisaitl jerseys. I have 3 of them, and I want more. More! I predict a 7-3 Oilers dub, says Beastly Dominion. That would be a pretty big win. Thoughts on the Toronto Raptors and the Toronto Make Me Laughs? I don't watch a lot of basketball, so no comment on that. And I don't watch a lot of Maple Leafs other than the playoffs when they go up against Boston. And as a also Bruins fan, I have a good time. So other than that, I don't have many opinions on the Leafs. I got a delusional Leafs fan friend. I'm a Leafs fan too, but I don't think they're going to win the cup. I mean, you never know. They got Craig Berube behind the bench. They got goaltending this year. Joseph Wall has been an actual Wall. So who's scoring tonight for the Oilers? Well, I think Connor McDavid is a lock. So if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I do not bet on anything ever. Raptors are damn near worse in the NBA right now. Not surprising. Won their championship in 2019, and that's about it, I guess. I do watch a lot of baseball, though. I love the Toronto Blue Jays, but that's also a team that makes me sad. Draisaitl, Hyman, Henrique, RNH as the goal scorer, says Bromsley. Me and you have the same favorite player. We have a connection. Who? Leon Draisaitl? Very nice. Very nice. I am wearing the McDavid jersey during the live stream, but yeah, I have tons of Draisaitl jerseys behind me. NBA's ratings are in the toilet. Are they actually? What's the cause of that? I know nothing about the NBA and whatever is going on there. Someone will have to update me on that. Would you rather get the chance to meet Draisaitl in the locker room or Coach Chippy and get an extra $1,000? Oh, I'd want to be... No offense to Coach Chippy. I want to meet Draisaitl. If I had a chance to meet Draisaitl and have an interview with him, a little post-game interview in the locker room, I'd take that all day. Just not holding viewership. Interesting. Very interesting. Here, hold on. My cat wants in my room. I have to open the door. Give me a second. You guys are going to get chair for like 2 seconds. Get too excited. You're not going to get chair very often tonight. Don't get too excited. But Mochi is blessing us with her presence. She needed some food. She's hungry. Ooh, look at this. Look at this picture. Welcome back, Cap. Look at McDavid. He is just in the zone. He's going to have a huge game tonight. Huge game. No offense to Coach Chippy. The reason why he's never going to collab with me, because I'm choosing Draisaitl over Coach Chippy. Sorry, Coach Chippy. I think Coach Chippy would choose Draisaitl over Coach Chippy as well. Will I be streaming the game? I won't be showing footage of the game if that's what you're asking. I will be doing a live stream commentary where I do the commentating and also interact with the chat. I own 2 cats. I love cats. I'm a big cat person. I've never been a big dog person. I don't dislike dogs, but grew up with cats for a lot of my life. I love them. Bettman frowns on pirating. Yeah, exactly. $7:25 p.m. Looks like puck drop's probably going to be about 10 minutes or so. Adjective for huge is massive. You know what else is massive? Tell me. What's massive? This chair? Mochi. She's pretty big. Yesterday, I watched the Sonic 3 movie. It was awesome, and I can't wait for Sonic 4 in 2 years. I was late to watch it last month, but I'm glad I got to experience the story of Sega's creation. That's very cool. I wish I could say I had that same excitement for Sonic. I didn't play a lot of Sonic as a kid. I never owned a Sega anything. I was all Nintendo growing up. We need McDavid and Draisaitl to have a big game here. Yes, we do. Huge game. I also heard Sonic 3 is good. I have not seen it. The last movie I saw was Nosferatu, I believe, which I really did enjoy. Yo, what's up, Jay? $10 million or meeting Draisaitl? $10 million. At that point, I take the money, set myself up for life, and then eventually try and meet Draisaitl later. 70 mil? That's not even a question. Yeah, I'm taking the 70 million as well. 5 million or Draisaitl, I still take 5 million. I have no money, bro. I would take the 5 million easy. Score prediction, I predicted 5-3. If you wanted to take a look at what my game day prediction was, I had 5-3 Oilers. My players to watch were Adam Larson and Connor McDavid. Yo, what's up, Conrad? Much love from the Game Over Calgary host who's in Hawaii right now. I hope you're enjoying your time in Hawaii, Conrad. Good to just unwind, get away from the craziness that is North America right now. I am jealous. I wish I could have a nice, relaxing tropical vacation. I hope you're doing well. For those of you currently tuning in to my live stream, make sure to check out the Game Over Network. Game Over has hosts from every single market in Canada, so all 7 Canadian teams. Make sure you check them out. They produce amazing content. Conrad is one of the Game Over hosts for the Calgary Network, and yes, I know we're Oilers fans, but we are friends within the network, so make sure you check them out. Prime Ovi or Prime Crosby? I'm taking Prime Crosby. Slim pickings, I guess. I couldn't remember if Eberle was hurt or not. I usually pick former Oilers as the player to watch. Ready for McDavid? We're ready, Simple. We're ready. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Eberle was hurt. That's why I didn't pick him for my player to watch. All right, Red Wings looking to hang on to the lead here. We'll take a look. Let's see if they can hang on to the lead against Detroit's trying to hang on to the lead against LA. What's up, Colby? Hello, Austin. How's it going? Still love the channel. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Let's go, Oilers. Exactly. Are you shocked that Derek Ryan cleared waivers? No, I'm not shocked at all. He has ran his course in his career, in my opinion. And I think just for the player, it makes sense that he's not in the lineup. And there's not much use for him for other teams, personally. Just came back from a soccer game. Here's to an exciting game. I hope so, Fork Dude. I hope so. Would you shave your head for Draisaitl? I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, sure. Why not? If I was told, hey, shave your head and you can meet Leon Draisaitl, yeah, I'd shave my head. It's just hair. It grows back. Yo, what's up, Ash? Good to see you again. We're keeping an eye on the Red Wings. Little out-of-town scoreboard action. They're up by 2. 37 seconds left in this one. If they can hang on, that helps the Oilers continue to maintain their lead in the standings over LA. I'm shocked that he chose waivers rather than just retiring. I think he still wants a chance at a Stanley Cup. I don't know if he's hit the games played threshold to get a Stanley Cup. But, it's like Sam Gagner last year, right? Once he realized that he wasn't part of the solution in the lineup regularly, he still was part of the team. And I think it's important for him to go down to Bakersfield. He can mentor guys like Savoy, who may be close to being ready to call up here soon. I'd shave your back to meet dry. I expected to see Jeff Skinner scratch tonight, and he is scratched. Poor Jeff Skinner. Canucks are up 4-1 on the Blues. Well, good for Vancouver. I'm disappointed because I had a couple St. Louis Blues in some fantasy hockey tonight. So, and if we want to take at the referees tonight for the Oilers and Kraken, we have Jean Hebert, and Francois Saint Laurent. We have 2 French Canadian refs. Well, I guess one was born in New Brunswick. The other one was born in Quebec. The Oilers' record this season under Jean Hebert is 0-1. And then under François Saint-Laurent, 0-0. This is the first time François Saint-Laurent has officiated a game for Edmonton tonight. So Detroit got the empty netter. Let's go. Kings lose. Love to see that. What would be your fantasy blue line for the Oil? Like with the current roster? Sorry, I just had to change a couple things there. Doesn't LA still have like 3 games in hand on Edmonton? They do. They did have 4 games in hand. Now it's 3. But if Edmonton wins tonight, then obviously they gain more points. So that's always good. You just need Vegas to give up. Vegas is relentless. Three games in hand, but 8 points behind. Hopefully they're 10 points behind. 4 games in hand after tonight. Guess I can ask here, if we set up a live over for that third Battle of Alberta, would I join in? I likely could. Definitely depends what day it is. I don't know what the day is and then what my work schedule is going to look like. But I would absolutely love to be part of that, for sure. Vegas won the other day, so if we win, we move back into first place. That is correct. That is also on the line for Edmonton tonight. Another chance to leapfrog Vegas and get back into first in the Pacific. What are your top 3 teams for the Cup this year, realistically? Carolina Hurricanes. Dallas Stars. Vegas Golden Knights. Edmonton Oilers. Those would probably be my top 4. Maybe Washington, but I don't trust Washington to get things done once the playoffs start. Washington has first-round exit written all over them, in my opinion. You have a favorite basketball team? I don't watch a lot of basketball, no. Hey, sounds good, Conrad. Sounds great. What's up, Annalou? Let's go, Oilers. With their latest acquisition. Well, I mean, yeah, Carolina picking up Rantanen. Rantanen and Hall. I mean, every year, though, every single year, I'm like, Carolina, this is their year. And then they never get the job done. And I'm like, well, what the hell? Yeah, McDavid is in the lineup tonight. He is back. An 06 rematch would be fire in the Cup Finals. I would love that. If you had Edmonton, Carolina, 06 rematch, and the Oilers finding a way to come out on top to avenge 2006. Whoa, boy, I would love that. What's up, Wenzel? Hey, awesome. What kind of camera do you use for your videos? Always looks like such good quality. It is the Razer Kio Pro is the webcam that I use. And then the other webcam that I have for when I open packs, the one that is like faced the other way, it's just like a Logitech C1000 or something. I don't remember the name of it. But this webcam is the Razer Kio Pro. Kio drinking White Claw. I haven't had a White Claw in forever. I would rather have another 2006 with the Canes winning. No, Carolina, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I need to witness something in my lifetime. I just want the Oilers to win once. Just once. That's all I want. And then I don't care who wins the Stanley Cup ever again. Carolina could win 10 in a row. That would be fine. I need to see Edmonton win one before I die. Thoughts on the insane Eastern playoff race? It's almost a crapshoot, especially with the wild card. Hell, even the Sens, who are surprisingly third in the division, are only 6 points back at first. I don't know what's going on in the in the Eastern Conference, man. You got teams like Montreal who are just on a tear right now. You have Ottawa keeping pace too. I don't know what Boston is still somehow in a playoff spot, even though they have like a negative 20 goal differential. The Eastern Conference is wild. I'm not sold on Carolina's D in goaltending. Still got Florida as the team to beat in the East. You know what? That's fair, Jesse. That's fair. What's up, Domi? I want the Oilers to win once a year, every year, forever. I'd love for Carolina to win 10 in a row. I will most likely die of a heart attack. Die happy, though, if Edmonton wins it all this year. Me too. I've got stuff going on with the old ticker. That's why sometimes my uploads are inconsistent, I should say. So if the Oilers ended up winning a Stanley Cup, it may actually like cost me my life. Mostly kidding, of course. What's up, Quady? Love to hear that HSN lab. I might have to switch to soccer. I can't watch soccer. It's just not my sport. Austin's thumbnail when we win the Stanley Cup. Oh man, you don't even know. It actually might be so not suitable for work that I would get banned from YouTube. Golf. I love golf. I feel Bettman is telling the truth and actually retires in a couple of years like he claims, and we'll finally see Canadian teams win cups again. Could you imagine the year he retires and then like a Canadian team wins? Then I would believe in actual curses. Just so Austin doesn't die live on stream. I wouldn't actually die. I'll be fine. Golf live streams with Austin. Let's go. Hyman sucks at golf, does he? Doesn't he do like the Hyman golf tournament every year for charity? I love golf. I love baseball. Those are my two other favorite sports other than hockey. Are we going to have the heart rate counter again during the playoffs? Yep, absolutely. I've debated having it during regular season games, but I don't know. Joey Decord is in net for Seattle. We are just about to have puck drop here. Friendly reminder, chat, those of you watching at home, you can usually see the goals happen before I do, just with how this stream setup works. So try not to spoil anything in chat until I react to the goal. However, I will not stop you from reacting because I will hide the chat until a goal is scored or during whistles. I will bring the chat back up and continue to interact with everyone. Connor McDavid is back in the lineup. Leon Draisaitl is next to him with Zach Hyman. They're going to start us off here. And here we go. Face-off win for the Oilers, and Connor McDavid, he's going to chase after it early. The crowd already chanting, "Let's go Oilers." And it looks like Seattle has already iced the puck. So offensive zone draw for Edmonton, 15 seconds in. Exactly, Jesse. That's how I feel. Oilers will win 18 in a row. I do, yeah. I have a decent amount of Oilers jerseys. Make sure to smash the like button, folks, and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. I produce daily hockey and Oilers content. Here's Zach Hyman behind the Seattle net. He battles for it along the boards, finds Draisaitl. He'll send it back to the point to Matthias Ekholm. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard down low. McDavid protects. Comes up with it. Here's McDavid. He's all tripped up, and there's going to be a power play early for Edmonton. Here's Leon Draisaitl on his backhand. Edmonton will about to go to the power play. Here's Draisaitl. Tried to center it, and that's picked off by the Seattle Kraken. And we have an early power play for the Oilers. What's up, Slane? Good to see you again. All right, power play for Edmonton. Need an early goal here. I mean, this would be a great opportunity for Connor McDavid to get himself on the score sheet first game back after being suspended. Draisaitl wins the faceoff. Here's Bouchard. He'll find Nugent Hopkins. Down low to McDavid. Tried to give it to Draisaitl. Puck is in his feet. Battled by Larson. Comes around back to McDavid. McDavid to Nugent Hopkins. He'll backhand it to Bouchard across to Connor McDavid. McDavid in the right circle. Down low. Spins away from Stevens. Here's Nugent Hopkins. High slot. Draisaitl with a one-timer, and he hit the post. That was a wide open net. And you can't believe he didn't put that in. Draisaitl hit the goalpost. Here's McDavid now. Across the ice to Draisaitl with a one-timer, and that one went off the shoulder of Decord. And here's Bouchard. He tries to find McDavid behind the Seattle net. Puck comes to the blue line, and that's going to get out of the zone for a Seattle clear. Pickard is going to leave the puck for Evan Bouchard. Bouchard will skate it up with speed through the neutral zone. Here's McDavid now up the middle. Oh, here comes McDavid. Walks in and shoots, and that goes high. Not out of play, but it didn't go towards the goal. And, Seattle, they're going to have a break. Here's Stevenson, shorthanded, and that breakaway shot goes just wide. Puck comes to Bouchard. He'll play it back to Nugent Hopkins. Good shorthanded chance for the Seattle Kraken. Just missed on a breakaway opportunity. Here's Nugent Hopkins now. He'll play it back. Here's Darnell Nurse. He'll find McDavid. McDavid, he'll skate it in on his backhand. He'll play it to Nugent Hopkins. Comes to Darnell Nurse. Here's McDavid. Walks in. Tries to center it to Hyman point blank, and he can't get a shot off. Nugent Hopkins now. He tries to find McDavid, and that was cleared by the Kraken. A little bit too much passing by Edmonton. Here's Darnell Nurse now at center. He'll dump it in. Arvidsson will chase after it. He leaves the puck for Adam Henrique. Henrique will play it back to Ekholm. Towards the goal. That's blocked in front. Doesn't make it. Here's Adam Henrique across the ice. Here's a one-time attempt by Arvidsson, and he fans on that. And the power play comes to an end. The Oilers with some good looks. Draisaitl hit a post. And here comes Alexiak with a shot, and that's stopped by Calvin Pickard almost 3 minutes into the period. Okay, well, that was a good-looking power play. Oilers had some good chances. Imagine Draisaitl and Stützle in Germany. I'd like that. That'd be pretty cool if they did that, Jack. Offensive zone draw for Seattle here. Mochi, what are you doing, hon? Noah Philp out there for Edmonton with Connor Brown, Brett Kulak, Cory Perry, maybe? No, Janmark, it looks like. Oh, Noah Philp, he's kicked out of the faceoff. Connor Brown is going to come in and take it. Connor Brown's not happy either. He's giving the linesman an earful. Brown off the draw, wins it to Kulak. Kulak will spin away from a check. Spins again and tried to get it to Emberson, who fanned on a pass. He'll get it up the left boards. Kicked into the middle of the ice by Janmark. Philp chases after it. Comes through the middle of the ice. Here's Janmark to Noah Philp in his skates. He'll play it behind the Seattle net. Here's Connor Brown for the Oilers. He'll play it to the point. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Ty Emberson will step up and play it back down low for Janmark. Connor Brown will take it. He'll walk out left circle. Connor Brown trying to center it. And now Seattle, they're going to get a 2-on-1. Here come the Kraken. Nice job by Brown. Here's another opportunity and another opportunity. And it goes into the net. I don't know what that defensive breakdown was for the Seattle Kraken, but it's 1-0 Seattle. That was really ugly. Someone ran into Pickard. I think it was Connor Brown or Kulak. But Brown, he tried to center it. He made the initial good play to prevent the pass across the ice on the 2-on-1. It comes across again, and there's a couple Seattle Kraken players. Kulak took a Kraken player into Pickard. Hayden looks like was knocked into Pickard. Are they going to challenge for goalie interference? Because Brett Kulak was bringing that Seattle Kraken player into the goalie. So Edmonton's challenging here. Edmonton's challenging for goalie interference. Interesting. It's Pickard in net tonight, Daily. It's Pickard. Yeah. It was a bad giveaway by Connor Brown. So this will be interesting because Brett Kulak does make contact. But did Brett Kulak shove him into Pickard? Because this could be a huge swing here. So Kulak on the back check. He has one hand on the stick. I don't know. I've seen less contact. I think this should come back, in my opinion. I think this should be goal interference. I don't think this should count, personally. I have seen less get called back. And I've seen more egregious shoves into the net. So I'm going to say this should get called back, but they are currently reviewing it. I don't think this should count. Personally, I don't think this goal should count, especially considering some of the goals that do get taken back. Yeah, that's a tough one. The more I look at the replay, puck comes out in front. It is a good goal. So Edmonton, delay of game. Delay of game. I understand why they challenged, but I think it should have been goal interference. So 1-0 Seattle, and now they have a power play. And Seattle has a chance to go up 2-0 here after the Oilers did not score on their own power play early. So momentum swings are crazy in hockey. Here's Henrique towards the goal. That doesn't make it. Seattle now cut off in the neutral zone. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll skate it into the Seattle zone with a shot. Joey Decord sticks that to the left. Oh, Nugent Hopkins with a steal. Look at Nugent Hopkins on his own on the penalty kill right now. Doing work. Adam Henrique trying to come up with it. Nice job by the penalty kill from the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins and Adam Henrique killed about 30 seconds in the offensive zone. Here's Bjorkstrand. He's going to play that back to Stevenson. Stevenson up the boards. Ekholm's going to try and cut off that play. Comes to Connor Brown. Brown up the boards. Janmark is just going to shoot it all the way down the ice, make the safe play. Decord behind his net, and he's just going to leave it. Here come the Kraken now. Setting the play up. They'll send it back and skate it through. Here's Bjorkstrand for the Kraken. Drops it for McCann. That's cut off. And that's sent down the ice by the Oilers. 50 seconds left on the power play for Seattle. Shots are 2-2. 15-10 remaining in the first period. Very eventful first 5 minutes, might I add. Here's Capo Caco. Joined Seattle through a trade after the Rangers moved him. Felt he wasn't a good fit anymore. When the Rangers were struggling earlier in the year, they traded Caco to Seattle. Decord, another pass to his defender. Edmonton with a good clear. Here's Montour up the ice, cut off in the neutral zone by Ekholm, and Connor Brown will just shoot that right back in the Seattle zone. Great kill for the Oilers so far. Here come the Kraken now with some speed. They'll skate it through. McCann. Seattle behind the Oilers net. They're going to center it. Here's Beniers to Montour. Montour for Seattle. He's going to walk in backhand off the arm of Pickard. Seattle trying to continue the cycle, but it's cut off by Matthias Ekholm. Here's Ty Emberson now. He'll throw it up the middle, and that's offside by Zach Hyman with 14:07 to play. I mean, Connor Brown, I understand, because at least Connor Brown has some offense to his game. Matthias Janmark, they only have him in the lineup for the penalty kill, really. Like, he doesn't have a goal against a goalie this year. Two favorite teams playing each other. What's up? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Jin Foot? That's fair, Daly. That's a fair assessment of that play. Puck behind the Oilers' goal. Darnell Nurse will send it up. Draisaitl. He'll backhand it. Find Zach Hyman. Hyman to McDavid. Tries to spin away from a check. Hyman comes up with it. Looking to make a play. Draisaitl also in for support to Bouchard down low. McDavid spins off a check, finds Draisaitl to McDavid. Slot. McDavid walking in on his own. Tries to spin it in front to Hyman. Here's McDavid to Hyman in front. He can't get a stick on it. And the puck will come back into the neutral zone. Connor McDavid doing a little too much. Would have liked to see him shoot. He was in a good shooting area. Here's McDavid. He'll drop it to Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard tried to put it back down low. And that was blocked and sent out by Seattle once again. Here's a play off the boards. That's down the ice. And that's going to be icing on the Oilers. Did not like that play by Bouchard. Feel like there could have been a safer play to make. And Edmonton, they're going to be tired on the icing here. No stress yet. Just got to get yourself settled. Exactly. What's up, Edmund? That's right. Listen to Robin. Hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button on the stream. 13-13 to play. Oilers' top guns have been out for a little while. They're a little tired. Seattle looking to take advantage of an icing. Seattle loses it. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard almost gave it away. Here's Draisaitl now. He'll find Zach Hyman. Hyman with speed. Walks in with a shot, and that's stopped by Decord. Here's Alexiak. Up the boards. Seattle, they'll get it through the neutral zone with speed. Here's Chandler Stevenson. Here's a one-timer saved by Pickard. Rebound comes to the short side, cleared by Stetcher. Here's Stetcher now. Off the boards. Noah Philp. He'll skate it through. Can't come up with it. Nice job by Seattle to clog the neutral zone. They'll dump it in deep. Pickard around his net. Leaves it for Brett Kulak. Kulak on his backhand. Gives it to Stetcher. Stetcher pressured. Finds Kapanen. Up the middle. Finds Kulak. Left boards to Cory Perry. Noah Philp will chase after it now. Noah Philp using his size. Almost forced to turn over. Seattle did shoot it down the ice. And that should be... Oh, they're going to say no icing. Here's Evan Bouchard. He's going to wait for some reinforcements. Wait for a change for Edmonton. Vasily Podkolzin's on the ice. That might be his first shift of the period. Here's Arvidsson. He'll dump it in deep. Podkolzin chases after it. Here's Podkolzin. Picked off by Henrique. Seattle up the middle. Kept in by Arvidsson. Here's Podkolzin. He gives it to Arvidsson with a shot, and that deflects just wide. Puck comes to Bouchard. He keeps it in. Still kept in by the Oilers. But Shane Wright and Seattle able to get it out, and they're actually just going to ice it. Oh, wait, they're going to say no icing now. I don't know what is up with the icings and not icings. Here's Arvidsson. Across the ice, he'll find Henrique. He finds Podkolzin. Back to Henrique. Good passing by Edmonton. Here's Kulak with a shot. Can't get it through traffic. Here's Darnell Nurse now. He'll find Arvidsson with a one-timer. That deflects off a body and goes wide. Here come the Seattle Kraken now. Good job by Nurse to get back and cut that off. Here's Victor Arvidsson. Oh, and Arvidsson with a horrible giveaway. Seattle almost took advantage of it, but they will keep it in. Here's Tanev. He'll play it back to the point. Here's a shot from Dunn, and that's stopped by Calvin Pickard. I don't think Victor Arvidsson knew that there was back pressure behind him there in his own zone. Yeah, not great, Joe Mama. Not great. I agree. McDavid's just got to... It's tough to critique the best player on the planet, but man, need some shots here. Is there going to be another one like Gretzky? Not ever like Gretzky, but there will be players that change the game like Gretzky did. And right now, that's Connor McDavid. Who knows who the next one is? Well, the good news is Edmonton's only down by 1. Lots of hockey to be played here. $50 minutes to go. I think if we keep this pressure up, we will score eventually. Yes. It's definitely me. Nice, Justin. I think I need to stop watching. I'm bad juju. You're not bad juju, APOC. The team seems to win more often than not when I'm live streaming and you're watching, so. How many comeback games have we won this season? I have no idea what Edmonton is up to now. If they come back and win this one. Get Mochi on the second right wing. We're on it. Is Alberta and Edmonton? Edmonton is in Alberta. We concede first way too often, but of course the result matters in the end. That's true. Yeah, would have really been nice to convert on that early power play. It's all good, APOC. Hey, what's going on, Erica? I hope practice went well. Face-off won by Seattle. They're trying to get their cycle started. Here's a centering attempt. Comes to the point. Here's Evans across. Here's a shot that's stopped by Calvin Pickard. Matthias Janmark will play it back to Darnell Nurse. Nurse off the boards. He'll find Connor Brown. Brown to Janmark on his backhand at center. Spins away from a check. Can't get it through traffic, though. Here's Emberson. He'll find Janmark. Or Nugent Hopkins, I should say. Nugent Hopkins, he'll dump and chase. Nugent Hopkins with Janmark and Connor Brown, but that's given away by Nugent Hopkins. Here's a shot by Schwartz, stopped by Calvin Pickard. Nugent Hopkins will leave it for Stetcher. Stetcher around to Emberson. Nobody was there for the Oilers on the wing. Here's a shot by Dunn, and that doesn't make it through. And it pinballs back to center ice. Here's Seattle now. They come back in on the attack. The Oilers have not had a lot of zone time since that power play. Here's a shot from Dunn at the point. Rebound momentarily. And Pickard hangs on to it. And we're going to have another commercial break. Mochi, what are you doing? Hey. Mochi, hey. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My bad. Mochi was chewing some cables on my desk, and I had to clear that up. Oh, yeah. So Stuart Skinner and his wife had a baby boy, so they got Tyler Palmer from the Golden Bears to be the backup tonight. Yeah, exactly. Congrats, Stu. Happy for Stu. How was practice, Erica? How was practice? Face off won by the Oilers. They'll skate it up through center. Here's Draisaitl. That might be offside if they score here. Here's a play to Ekholm with a shot. And that's stopped by Decord, and he'll hang on to it. Shots are 10-3 in favor of Seattle right now. They didn't have time to call anyone up, Nate. Otherwise, I think they probably would have called up Olivier Rodrigue on an emergency basis. I think because they said Kulak pushed him the forward in. That's why it counted, which I understand. Evan Bouchard tries to keep the puck in. Zach Hyman will chase after it. Oilers can't come up with possession. It's at center. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Plays it back to Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. Walks it in. Plays it into the right corner. Draisaitl against Adam Larson. Larson with a good play to Dunn. And Seattle's on the break here. Here's Burakovsky. He'll play it down low in the Oilers zone. Seattle can't come up with it. Here's Evan Bouchard. Oh, and looking for the home run pass to Leon Draisaitl. And that was picked off. Seattle keeps it in. Puck comes around the boards, and Seattle maintains possession and on the cycle right now. Here's Ekholm up the left boards. Nobody home. Seattle into the slot area. Shot goes high and wide. Here's McCann by Seattle. Draisaitl steals it. Skates away. Loses it. Bouchard recovers. Here's Bouchard behind his net. Looking, oh my God, Bouchard with just an awful giveaway, but luckily Seattle was not able to maintain possession. Not icing on Edmonton. Oilers on the forecheck. Here's Noah Philp. Noah Philp battles for it. Gets it to Kapanen. Kapanen tries to reverse it down low. Kapanen will find Cory Perry, who knocks it down. Cory Perry over to Brett Kulak. Here's Kulak across to Darnell Nurse, to Noah Philp. Or Kapanen, sorry. And Kapanen with another giveaway. Oilers with tons of giveaways. They're not crisp with their passes, and Seattle's getting sticks in a lot of lanes right now. Here's Evans for Seattle. He's going to walk in and shoot. That's stopped by Pickard and Noah Philp now. He'll find Cory Perry, and Perry will just send that all the way down the ice. Oh, man. The brief miscommunication there between DeCord and his defender. Puck kind of popped into the crease area, and Seattle ices it in a bit of a panic. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. This is why I don't bite. I don't bet, Rod Tooth. I don't bet. Offensive zone face-off. Henrique will take it out there with Arvidsson and Podkolzin. Here's Arvidsson with a shot attempt is blocked. Here's Emberson now towards the goal. That doesn't get anywhere. Stetcher with a shot, and that's blocked. Seattle sends it down the ice. Looks like it's going to be icing once again on the Kraken. And the Oilers had a good start. They had an early power play, did not convert. Seattle scored, and they've basically controlled the game since. Why is Jeff Skinner a scratch? Ask Chris Knobloch. Another offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Draisaitl's going to take it out there with McDavid and Hyman. Hyman goes down off the faceoff. It's underneath them. Draisaitl's trying to come up with it. And Seattle, they'll skate it out of trouble. Here's Tanev. He goes down for a little spill. Bouchard finds Ekholm. Ekholm skates it up through the middle of the ice. Almost finds Hyman for a breakaway. Hyman throws a big hit into the corner. Edmonton trying to come up with possession. McDavid does. Here's McDavid. Tries to center it for Draisaitl. He was tied up. Couldn't get a shot off. Puck comes to the blue line. Bouchard can't hold it in. Here's Bouchard now. Through the middle of the ice. Draisaitl with a spin. Walks in on his backhand. Right circle. Shakes off another check. Finds Connor McDavid now. Connor McDavid spins away, stick handling in a phone booth. McDavid continues to just spin around in circles. Plays it back to Kulak at the point. Can't find Bouchard cleanly. Bouchard has it again with a shot. That goes just wide. McDavid can't come up with the rebound, and Seattle, they'll come up with it. Seattle with possession. Slap pass up the ice, looking to catch the Oilers sleeping. Here's Darnell Nurse. Plays it back to Brett Kulak behind his net, and he'll play it back to Nurse. Nurse up the middle of the ice. Connor Brown, one touch to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins to Connor Brown. Brown walks in behind the net, gives it to Janmark. Janmark to Kulak, and that goes over his stick and all the way down the ice. The Oilers, once again, unable to find clean passes right now. Here's a pass in front. Oh, man, and Calvin Pickard has to kick that one to the side. Here's Matthias Janmark. Bit of a rush with Nugent Hopkins. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Walks in front. Here's Connor Brown. Brown looking for a shot. Shoots. Scores! Connor Brown scores! It's a 1-1 game! My boy Connor Brown! Or maybe Janmark deflected it. I don't know. Was that Janmark? I don't know. It might have been Janmark's goal. Let's take a look. Janmark walks it in with Nugent Hopkins. He played it across to Brown. Brown was looking for a play. He shoots it, and yeah, I think it went off of Janmark's arm. I think that hit Janmark's elbow or his glove. Yeah, that's Matthias Janmark's goal. Shot through. I think that's Matthias Janmark's goal. That's going to be his first goal against a goalie, and he didn't even shoot it. It just went off of him. But Connor Brown with the assist as well. The Oilers tie this thing up at 1. Here's Stetcher now on the backhand. He's going to find Podkolzin. Troy Stetcher up the middle of the ice looking to stretch it out. Here's Arvidsson. Here's Adam Henrique now. Oilers getting back to work on the forecheck. Play in front by Podkolzin. Nobody home. Seattle looking to clear the puck. Nice job by Podkolzin with pressure. Good play at the blue line by Stetcher to put pressure on too. Puck comes to the neutral zone. Victor Arvidsson picks it up. Here's Victor Arvidsson with speed. He'll skate it through the middle of the ice. Arvidsson towards the goal. Decord off of his body. It comes out in front. Puck's still loose. Oh, and Henrique went after it. Hayden did not like that. And there's a bit of a shoving match. And I don't know whose someone's helmet went flying. Mitchell Stevens. Some rough stuff after the whistle, but we have a tie game. If Janmark gets a Hattie, do I get a Janmark jersey instead of a Brown jersey? Could you imagine? No, I've already committed to the Connor Brown hat trick. I can't do one for Janmark either. My coverage is better than Sportsnet, watching on TV, but listening to you. Hey, I appreciate that, McSorley. Don't get mad that you want to freeze the puck. Yeah, true. Now, my commitment is a Connor Brown hat trick, and I'll buy his jersey. That is my personal commitment. You can commit to both. Neither one is scoring a hattie. You don't know that, Shape Your Mind. You don't know that. I've seen crazier things happen. I believe a Mr. Sam Gagner once had an 8-point game. And 4 goals in that game, too. You just never know. Appreciate that, Brendan. Thank you. He rises to occasions. Good depth player. Save me because the game is blacked out in BC. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Hey, appreciate that, Raw Tooth. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everyone that tunes in all the time, even if you only tune in for 5 minutes. I appreciate that. The only thing I ask in return is that you hit that like button and share it with your friends and family. Share it all over your socials. We're growing a great community here. Our goal is to hit 5,000 subscribers before the playoffs. I love that one. Do it. Commit to it. I love Brown just like takes a shot and we'll take that. Sold on the black market. Oh no. Here's an offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Seattle comes up with it though. Here's Schwartz. Dumps it in deep. Matthias Ekholm on his backhand trying to find Bouchard. Adam Henrique on the back check. Comes up with it. Henrique trying to fight off a couple checks here. Here's Arvidsson. Seattle aggressive on the forecheck right now. Puck comes to Bouchard. He loses it. Bouchard. Here's a shot from Larson. That's blocked. And Arvidsson's going to chase after it. Arvidsson against Adam Larson. And Adam Larson just a bit faster, a bit stronger there. Dumped in deep by Seattle. Schwartz. He'll come up with it, but Noah Philp will steal it. Here's Kulak now for the Oilers. Finds Noah Philp. One-touch pass to Kapanen. Noah Philp to Cory Perry. Perry to Noah Philp. Philp spins for trouble. Centers in front. Comes to Kapanen. Oh, and he fans on a shot as it bounced just over his stick. And here comes Seattle. Here's an opportunity for them. Here's Bjorkstrand. Down low to Tanev. Tanev tries to center it. Cut off by Cory Perry. Here's Kapanen and Cory Perry. He's going to chase after it. Perry on his backhand behind the Seattle net. Puck comes around the boards. Oh, Brett Kulak steals it. Kulak with a shot. That's stopped by Decord. Kept in by Darnell Nurse. Oh, Cory Perry's knocked down. End of his shift. He might be a little tired out there. Puck comes to Bouchard. Bouchard up the boards. Off of a skate. Oh, man. Should be too many men on Seattle here. They should be too many men. There's a whistle. Is it too many men? Maybe not. Maybe the puck just went out of play. Hey, thanks for re-upping there for you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. For remaining a member, your support means the world. Nice job by Kulak, who walked in and got a good shot off. There was no penalty on Seattle, by the way. I was tripping. Here's Zach Hyman. He'll chip and chase. Behind the net. Can't come up with it. Hyman continues the battle for it with McDavid. McDavid to Bouchard. Bouchard will find McDavid. McDavid's knocked down. Comes to Ekholm. Ekholm across the boards. Here's Leon Draisaitl to Evan Bouchard. Walks in on his backhand. Ekholm with a shot. Stopped by Decord. My goodness. My goodness. Good looks for the Oilers here. Also, I heard another... Brendan, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I had just missed that. My apologies. But Brendan became a member, so thank you so much. Some of the perks of being a member, sometimes my videos, when I upload them, they will be available for members first, and then a few hours later, they're available to the rest of the public. And I'm working on other perks for being a member. But right now, it's just if you really enjoy the content and you want to, financially support me a little extra, here's Connor McDavid now. Oilers buzzing. McDavid down low. Here's a shot from Ekholm, and that's stopped by Decord. Puck brought up the ice by the Kraken. 3-on-2. Kakko dumps it in deep. Bouchard, he's cut off. Puck in front. Shot from the point. It deflects in front, and they score. 2-1 Seattle. Done with a shot. I don't know what that deflected off of, but Seattle has a 2-1 lead. Bouchard had a giveaway behind his net. Puck came out back to the point. And what did this hit? It just, I don't know. The puck hits the ice and then bounced over Pickard. Oh no, it hit McDavid. Puck hits McDavid and then it bounces off of the ice and goes over the shoulder of Pickard. I don't understand. That's the craziest puck bounces I've ever seen. You wouldn't see the Oilers get that kind of puck luck, that's for sure. Don't worry, fans are going to blame the goalie on that, though. 5 deflections over the shoulder. I don't know what Pickard's supposed to do on that one. Well, Oilers down by 1 once again. Here's Stetcher. He finds Matthias Janmark on his backhand. 2 minutes to play in the period. Janmark leaves it for Emberson. Here's Emberson. To Nugent Hopkins. Matthias Janmark with speed. He'll skate it up. Right side, Janmark. Across the ice. Nugent Hopkins with a shot, and that's stopped by Joey Decord. Oh, Nugent Hopkins is going to get a penalty here for cross-checking. What was Nugent Hopkins thinking? What were you do? Why did Nuge do that? That's such a clear penalty by Nugent Hopkins. What is he doing? Did you see the force? That force that he came down with the stick. Nugent Hopkins. What was this? Nugent Hopkins was hit, and then that's a cross-check. I don't know. It is cross-checking. I know players get away with that stuff throughout the game, but you can't do that in the offensive zone. That's a 200-foot penalty. Now you're forced to try and make a kill late in the period where Seattle just took the lead. Bad play by Nuge. Here's Dunn. Goes off of Kapanen's skate, but Stevenson keeps it in. Adam Henrique will steal it, though. Here's Henrique. He'll skate it up, finds Kasperi Kapanen. Kapanen with a shot off the blocker of Decord. And Seattle will come up with it. Here come the Kraken. Minute 13 to play in the period. Seattle will walk it through. Off of the stick of a Kraken player. Don't know who it was. Edmonton can't come up with possession, though. Oh, and here's a pass attempt that went off of a skate and out. 1 minute to play in the period. Here's Dunn. He'll play it back. Oh, man. And Connor Brown's going to get called for tripping. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Kraken. Oh, my God. What are they doing? Stay out of the box, you idiots. Connor Brown, he stuck his stick out to try and block the skating lane for Burakovsky. Burakovsky went down pretty easily, but... oh, my God. All right, 5-on-3 for Seattle, I guess. If they don't score here, the power play will carry over into the second period. They have 44 seconds to work with. And a minute 9 of 5-on-3, but there's 44 seconds left in the period. The Oilers need to find a way to survive this, man. Like, yikes. Cringe. Cringe is what I would call this. Cringe. Seattle wins the faceoff. Here's Dunn. He'll play it across. Puck comes to Stevenson. Stevenson to Dunn with a shot, and that goes off the post. Does not go in. And that shot down the ice by Ekholm. Oh, and Decord's mad at the boards. He went to leave the puck, and it went past his stick, and I don't know what Decord's so mad about. Here's Stevenson for Seattle. Cut off by Adam Henrique, and Emberson shoots it all the way down the ice. Decord back up the ice, though. Seattle with 10 seconds. Lots of room here. Here's McCann with a shot that's blocked by Emberson. Nice job by Emberson. Puck comes to the point. That's going to leave the zone, and that's going to be the end of the first period. Yikes. So Seattle will have a 5-on-3 for 25 seconds once the second period starts. That's wild though, man. Like, not nearly good enough. Gonna check Game Center in the reels, my friend. Send me. Yeah, no worries, Erica. Second period is our best. Here we come. I'd like the Oilers to just get a lead and hold on to one. I'd like them to have a lead right from the drop of the puck. Effort level looks higher. Yeah, they're still not managing the puck very well. All right. End of the first period. Expected goals in all situations, 1.34 to 0.6 in favor of Seattle. The Oilers did not generate a whole lot. They had a couple looks on that early power play, and then Seattle, they made it 1-0, and then they got just the crazy... See, like, that goal, it's an expected goal, 5.9% expected goal, the second one that went through on Pickard. But it went off of McDavid. It goes off the ice, and then it goes over the shoulder of Calvin Pickard. I don't know what you want from him in that situation. What's up, Woosha? Need to mix up the lines. Draisaitl back on the set. Yeah, I agree. I think they should spread the wealth out. I don't understand why they keep playing McDavid and Draisaitl together. There's no reason for it. Yeah, Bouchard had a tough period. Evan Bouchard had a very tough period. Shots are 12 apiece. I don't think the Oilers had any real good high danger looks. And Vancouver beat St. Louis. Look at that. 5-2. Oh my goodness gracious. Flyers beat the Devils. Red Wings beat the Kings. First goal involved Kulak accidentally running into Pickard. All in the defensive awareness was lacking in that first period for Edmonton. The only game in action among... Yeah, no, that's a fair assessment, David. Hate to wake up at 5 a.m. to see 97 and 29 together right from the start. It makes no sense to me. Kulak was horrible that period. I think overall, Nobody was great that period. Matthias Janmark did get a goal. It did go off of his stick. A shot from Connor Brown. Nugent Hopkins gets an assist. So there's some depth scoring. So that is some good news if you want the good news. It's not the best news. All right. Pack of cards. What do you think? Let's crack open a pack. Let's see if we can get a Lane Hudson rookie card. That's kind of what we're going for here. Kind of what we're going for with these packs. We have the 2024-25 Hockey Series 1 Upper Deck. We did pull a McDavid earlier. The McDavid is currently behind me on my desk, just chilling. Let's see if we get any good pulls. And then I have 2 more packs after this. I'll probably save both of those packs for the second intermission. All right, we got a Linus Ullmark in a Bruins jersey. He was traded to Ottawa, of course. He's no longer with the Bruins. Jake McCabe for Toronto. Good for him. Brendan Gallagher from the Habs. Okay. Like to see that. Here's Owen Tippett from Philly. Oh, and we got a cool card here. We got A lines. We have Philip Forsberg, Ryan O'Reilly, and Gustav Nyquist. I can't read that. The lettering's really hard to read. We got a Young Guns. If I try and pronounce this poor kid's name, it's not going to sound good, so I'm just not going to try and pronounce it. Sorry, kid. Gaming PvP, Mason McTavish, Clayton Keller going up against each other. And then we have aimbots. We've got Travis Konechny, little aimbot. I don't know who he's scoring on, and Calgary is that Dustin Wolf. Can't tell from there. We got Slavkovsky from the Habs. That's not Lane Hudson. That's not who we're looking for. We got a Raph Lavoie, who's no longer with the Oilers. I actually think he's struggling a lot with Vegas' farm team. I haven't heard anything about Raph Lavoie at all. Vince Dunn, goal scorer for Seattle tonight. Look at that. And then we have Jaden Schwartz. A lot of Seattle cards here. We had a couple Seattle Kraken cards in that pack. It does not bode well. Does not bode well. Not a great pack, honestly. Not the best pack. All right, I'm going to take a 5-minute breather, and then we're going to come back. We're going to discuss the period as a whole. We're going to discuss, what I think and what we think the Oilers need to do to improve, which players were having good periods, which players were having bad periods, and then get ready for the second period. But the Oilers do have to kill 25 seconds of 5-on-3 to start the second. So you're all going to get the chair for a little bit. Now, don't get too crazy, all right? The chair gets shy, but I'm going to make sure the chair does a good job, and you make sure you smash the like button on the live stream for the chair. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Be nice to chair. Chair does its best. All right, how we doing? Monetize. Yo, Instagram Reels are actually insane. I don't understand Reels at all. Gager's buttons in danger. How did Chair do? Did Chair do a good job? Did we all hit the like button for Chair? Chair was phenomenal. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. All right, how many likes are we on the live stream? 66 likes. You guys are killing it. Let's try and get this thing to 100 likes, though. 100 likes is the goal for the live stream. I've seen worse reels in my life. Same. Curious how McDavid's been on his game back. He's been fine. He had a couple chances to shoot that he passed up. I'd like to see him just shoot the puck more. But that's something that we yell about McDavid all the time here in Oil Country. Vander Kane was on the ice today. Very nice. Myers has one empty netter, so McDavid has to get at least that. Okay, sounds good. Edmonton is a second and third period team. Well, they better start being a first period team because they're going to get eliminated from the playoffs if they start slow during playoff games. They're going to have to start being a better first period team. I apologize for leaving in divorce statements I said about Janmark. Yeah, your husband Janmark scoring big goals. McDavid trying to pass it in the net. Always does. Always does, hey? Slow starts have to improve. Yep. Come summertime, would there ever be a world where Canucks could trade Lankinen to Edmonton for something? It depends how Lankinen keeps playing. I mean, Lankinen's better than Pickard. Like, would you want to run a Stuart Skinner and Kevin Lankinen tandem if you're in Oil Country? Winning 1-0 to Carolina. Very nice, Mr. NHL. Kane will be miraculously healed for the postseason. I hope so. Nuge is still my boy. He just had a rough first period. At least he had an assist on the only goal for Edmonton. How we looking? Not great, Dacky. Not great. I can't say we're looking good, that's for sure. Hope the Oilers do well. Just watch my Canucks beat the Blues. Lank the tank. Good for Vancouver. See if they can turn their season around a little bit. Practice was between decent and not great. That doesn't sound awful, but it doesn't sound good. Probably not. But if Vancouver thinks Demko still has something in the tank, you know, do they want to ride Demko instead? First time we've won consecutive games since December 1st. Oh my God. Congrats to the Canucks. That's true, Bakemer. That's true. St. Louis is a fraud. I mean, St. Louis is not supposed to be a playoff team. St. Louis is not a great team. However, since Jim Montgomery took over, they're a much better 5-on-5 team. But they're still a couple pieces away from being, back in the playoff picture. I think, they are retooling on the fly. I think a good summer for St. Louis, they'll be back in the playoffs next year. We looked slow, lazy, and lackadaisical. That is a pretty good summary of the period. For the Oilers, that is. I mean, the Oilers had a good chance really early. They had an early power play. Draisaitl hit the post. Oilers couldn't convert on the power play, and then St. Louis goes down. They score, make it 1-0, and Edmonton didn't really get any real great looks. Connor Brown hit Janmark in front of the net, tied the game at 1, but Seattle ended up making it 2-1. Near the end of the period, they have a 5-on-3 for the next 25 seconds as well. They'll be fine next season, I agree. My apologies, I don't mean to yawn. At least we play a good 40 minutes every night, but that doesn't win in the playoffs. Exactly, Joe Mama, exactly. We need another greasy one. We do, Nick. We really do. We need something. But the big thing is they have to kill off this 25 seconds of 5-on-3 time that Seattle has to start this period. If Edmonton kills the 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4, I like their chances of getting themselves back in this thing and pushing back and taking over the game. Yanni was the one to score. The Skinner problem is puzzling. Yeah, I don't get it, Dacky. I literally don't get it. Has to been the potential to be such a great rivalry with the Canucks. Yeah, Seattle, that is. Yeah, absolutely. The Oilers just have to manage the puck better. Most of their defenders that period, other than, I would say Darnell Nurse is probably the best defenseman for Edmonton that period, and maybe Ty Emberson as well. Power play goal and a win would do wonders for my betting. Wow. Good luck to you and your betting, my friend. I kind of like Seattle's logo. What's up, Dal? All right. Let's see if the Oilers can win the face-off here. Nah, it's pretty normal for phones to get pretty warm, especially when you're on like TikTok or Instagram and stuff. All right. Chop down the ice by Ekholm. Puck bouncing all over the place. So 8 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Crowd chanting, let's go Oilers. So Seattle's 5-on-3 is over. The Oilers still have to kill 50 seconds. Here's a shot by Bjorkstrand. That's blocked. And here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll send that all the way down the ice for Edmonton. Here's Decord. Tries to hit a home run pass. That's cut off by Pickard. Shot down the ice by Darnell Nurse. So 30 seconds left in the power play for Seattle. No longer on the 5-on-3. Here's Bjorkstrand around the boards. That's going to be picked up by the Kraken, but Darnell Nurse will cut it off behind his net. Puck bouncing. Edmonton can't come up with it. It's in the slot. Here's McCann. Plays it back to the point. Done. Back to McCann. McCann, one-timer. Oh, it jumps out in front. And Janmark's just going to skate that behind his goal. He'll shoot it up the ice. And here's Connor Brown. No, Kapanen. Kapanen shoots. And he's stopped by Decord. I thought that was Connor Brown. No, it was Kasperi Kapanen looking to tie it up. And the Oilers make the kill. They do not allow anything from the Kraken. And the Oilers, bit of an icing here. No, not icing. All right. Oilers with the big kills. 5-on-5. Oilers down by 1. Here's a play into the Oilers corner. Seattle looking to get things going. Beniers leaves it for Burakovsky. Burakovsky walks in front. Back to the point. Down low, cut off by Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm now, he'll find Draisaitl. Draisaitl to McDavid with speed. Here's McDavid. Shoots, stopped, rebound, score! Connor McDavid stuffs home his own rebound and ties the game at 2. And you knew McDavid was going to have a big game here. And you knew the Oilers were going to push back after killing that 5-on-3 off. McDavid ties the game at 2. Nice outlet from Matthias Ekholm from his own zone. He blocks the shot from Bjorkstrand earlier. Ekholm up the boards, up the right side. Draisaitl gives it to McDavid with speed. He shoots it off the pad, and then he gets his own rebound, tucks it home. He wanted to get a shot off the pad to Hyman, but it came back to McDavid, so he's just going to take that and tie the game at 2. Love to see that for Connor McDavid. Crowd in an uproar. First game back from the suspension. Puck is going to go into the Seattle zone now. Chased by Henrique. Comes into the middle. Arvidsson steals it. Here's Arvidsson on his backhand, and the puck is stolen back from him. Arvidsson unable to get a shot off. Here come the Kraken now. Towards the Oilers' goal, goes wide. That's going to be picked up by Podkolzin. Podkolzin, right side. He'll find Arvidsson. Arvidsson spins away from trouble. Oilers getting a change in. Here's Darnell Nurse now. Waiting for some reinforcements. He'll play it in the middle of the ice. Here's Stetcher for the Oilers. He'll find Noah Philp. Spins around, tries to play back to the point. Seattle will skate after it, but Brett Kulak will come up with it. Here's Emberson now. Up the left boards. Noah Philp. He plays it in to Kapanen with a backhand. Sorry, that was Philp with the backhand. Stopped by Decord with 16:59 to play in the second. Oilers looking good so far. Who's the backup goalie? Tyler Palmer from the Golden Bears. The Alberta Golden Bears, that is. That's right, Jesse. All right, top line out for the Oilers. Offensive zone draw. McDavid and Draisaitl, they lose it. Seattle around the boards. That's going to be momentarily kept in by Bouchard, but Seattle comes up with it. Here's Ekholm with another good defensive play. McDavid walks in. McDavid spins, centers it, tries to find Hyman. Seattle now trying to get it out. McDavid on his backhand. Back to his forehand to Draisaitl. Centers in front. Here's Hyman. Backhander. Stopped by Decord. It's still in the crease. And Hyman with a couple looks there. Couldn't put one through Decord, who stood his ground and covered it up. Where's Matt Berlin? No idea where Matt Berlin is. I think his university career is over. Oilers will have another offensive zone draw. Ice is tilted in Edmonton's favor here. Since they've killed those penalties, they've been pushing the play. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He's going to get kicked out of the faceoff dot. Janmark will come on in. Janmark loses it. Stevenson wins it for Seattle. They'll get it up the boards. Kulak will cut it off in the neutral zone. Nugent Hopkins will take it. He'll play it across to Janmark. To Connor Brown now, left boards. Kulak down low to Nugent Hopkins. Oilers trying to get the cycle going. Connor Brown, he's fighting for the puck. Nice job by Brown. Puck still near his feet, but Burakovsky comes up with it. Here come the Kraken now. Deep into the Oilers zone. Darnell Nurse around the boards. That's going to get cut off by Stevenson. Stevenson shoved by Nugent Hopkins. Puck comes to Montour. Down low. Puck picked off. Nugent Hopkins. Janmark, he's checked. Nugent Hopkins will play it back to Kulak. Kulak up the right boards. Connor Brown can't come up with it. Not icing, though. Connor Brown will chase it. Connor Brown, good pressure. Janmark with the puck. Trying to get it back to Brown, but he's at the end of his shift. Adam Henrique will chase after now. Nice job by Henrique. Tons of pressure by the Oilers. Seattle struggling to get the outlet out. Here's Schwartz around the boards. And here's Arvidsson now for Edmonton. He'll play it to Podkolzin. To Arvidsson. Spins away from a check. He'll give that puck to Stetcher. Stetcher walks in. Puck checked off his stick. Here's Arvidsson at the point for Edmonton. Arvidsson, he stick handles, toe drags, gives it to Podkolzin. Podkolzin all the way around the boards, and that's going to be out of the reach of Stetcher. Too much cycling for Edmonton, not enough shooting on that play. Emberson under pressure, up the right boards. Seattle, they're going to get their attack on now. Emberson for the Oilers. He'll get it to Podkolzin. He'll deflect it up into the middle of the ice, and here's Connor McDavid now. McDavid walks in, shoots, deflects wide. McDavid pokes it for Zach Hyman. Puck comes back to McDavid. Here's Seattle. Alexiak gets the puck up the middle of the ice. Seattle with a dump deep in the Oilers zone. Ekholm on his backhand leaves it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Evan Bouchard. Back to Ekholm. Ekholm skates it up the left side. Reverses. Leaves it for McDavid. McDavid. Across to Ekholm at center. He'll just shoot that puck deep into the Kraken end. Draisaitl can't come up with it. Here's Hyman, though. Steal for Edmonton. Here's Draisaitl. Looking to play it across the ice. Comes to McDavid. He tried to get it back to Bouchard. And here comes Seattle now. Here come the Kraken. Right. Cycles it down low. And Ekholm gets it to McDavid. McDavid with speed. Plays it across to Draisaitl. Draisaitl shoots, and that deflects wide. Draisaitl puts some pressure on Dunn. Hyman also putting the pressure on, but the Oilers' top line will go for a change. Seattle all the way around. Kulak cuts it off. Darnell Nurse gets the puck to Cory Perry. Perry tried to find Kapanen. I'm not sure why he left it. Seattle skate it back up. Edmonton now in the neutral zone. Get the puck up the ice. Comes towards Decord. Cory Perry will chase after it. Decord moves it up. Edmonton doing a nice job preventing zone entries for Seattle. Here's Cory Perry. Counterattack for Edmonton. Here's Perry. Middle of the ice. Tries to get a shot off. And Cory Perry was tripped up. And no call. And here come the Kraken. And that's going to be offside. Cory Perry was tripped in the high slot. The Kraken player put his hands up and there was no call. I don't get it. I like Jack Michaels, Erica. Jack Michaels on Sportsnet. He's a good call, in my opinion. Not excited for second semester. You got physics, chemistry, social studies, and math. Can't wait for 4 tests in a row. Yeah, I remember those days. Those were the good old days. Seattle's looking shook. Yeah, Edmonton is definitely like controlling the play right now, for sure. I mean, you'd think so. You'd think so. You'd think there'd be some game management going on there, but not for the Oilers right now, it seems. Oilers getting a favorable call challenge impossible. Does Henrique have any hits? I don't know. Henrique is not a very physical forward usually. Vegas and LA aren't looking as tough as they were. Yeah, no, LA lost to Detroit today. Now, Vegas beat Florida last night, but they haven't been looking amazing. Yeah, we are playing fast, Fork, dude. That's a great observation. The team does look very fast tonight. I don't even know what that is, Simple. Looks like we're back from commercial break. Face off at the Oilers' blue line. Nugent Hopkins will take it. Out there with Janmark and Connor Brown. Janmark already has a goal for Edmonton. Here's a shot all the way up the ice. That's going to be icy, and I'm not sure what that play was. Looked like a set play that Janmark was unaware of. Ooh, I'd love to see a Darnell Nurse goal. I think Darnell Nurse is due for a goal. Haven't seen one in a while. I think Carolina's going to go on a big run. Off the face-off. Oilers can't come up with possession. Seattle, they'll start a cycle. Cut off by Nurse momentarily, but Seattle with possession. Comes to the point. Here's Montour across. Montour gets it back towards the Oilers' goal. That deflects wide. Here's a play by Montour. Oh, another deflection, and Calvin Pickard's going to save that one as pucks are just deflecting all over the place in front of Pickard tonight, but great save by Pickard there. True, Dacky. True. Another defensive zone draw for the Oilers. Shots are 7-1 Edmonton this period. Here's Stetcher. He'll try and find Emerson. Comes to Arvidsson. Arvidsson. He's hit along the boards, but he protects the puck well. Arvidsson skates it up, dumps it in deep. Podkolzin will chase after it. Decord out of his net. Doesn't leave it, though. Podkolzin in on the forecheck with Arvidsson. Adam Henrique supporting. Puck comes to Stetcher. Oh, and he almost found Podkolzin in the high slot. Here come the Kraken now. Kakko in front. Here's Schwartz with a shot. Nice save by Calvin Pickard. Here, Podkolzin off the boards, and Adam Henrique will skate it through. Almost had a 2-on-1 briefly with Arvidsson, but nice job by Seattle to come up with that. Here come the Kraken now. Kakko spins away from a couple checks. Here's Beniers for the Kraken. Puck comes to Draisaitl on his backhand. He'll find Arvidsson. Arvidsson will shoot that puck deep in the Kraken zone. Oilers will get the rest of their top line out. Seattle, slap pass into the neutral zone. Puck is in the middle of the ice here. I don't think Seattle realized. And Evan Bouchard with an awful turnover. But he recovers and makes a defensive play. But Seattle maintains possession. Here's a play in the slot. Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Pickard. A rebound and another save by Calvin Pickard. And Evan Bouchard is just having himself one of the worst games I've ever seen. Oilers desperate to get it out. Here's a nice play by Draisaitl. McDavid walks in. McDavid back to the point. Here's a shot. Rebound. And Zach Hyman off the post. Another chance. And somehow that stayed out. How did they stay out? What is this? Did that go? I thought Hyman scored maybe, but they're going to say no. The Oilers had chance after chance now. Here's McDavid on the 3-on-1 for Edmonton. Draisaitl to McDavid and just out of his reach. Kept in by Bouchard. No, Seattle will steal it. Here comes Burakovsky at the blue line. Not offside. He's going to walk it in. Shoots it. That's stopped by Pickard. Puck up the ice. Oh, and here's a breakaway. Cory Perry scores! Cory Perry on the breakaway! Makes it 3-2 Edmonton! What the hell is that? I don't know what I'm watching. The back and forth action, the chances that the Oilers had, I have no idea. And Cory Perry gets a breakaway. He was just cherry picking. And Zach Hyman, he had a wide open net all alone and he hit the crossbar. And here, look at this pass by Darnell Nurse. Perfect play to Cory Perry on the breakaway. And he goes 5-0 on Joey Decord. Makes it 3-2. Look at... What is that? Cory Perry makes it 3-2 Edmonton. He can't stop scoring. Cory Perry was all alone. Nobody on Seattle was within 20 feet of him. I don't know what Seattle's defenders were doing. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. The slowest player in the NHL gets a 50-foot breakaway because Seattle just doesn't know he's there. Here's Calvin Pickard. He'll leave that for Troy Stetcher. Puck around the boards. That's going to be icing on Edmonton. I can't stop laughing. That's legit. Honestly, that's a beer league play by Cory Perry. Just waiting for the breakaway pass. Oh my God, that's so funny. So I've got the giggles now. Cory Perry makes it 3-2 Oilers. Seattle off the faceoff. They're going to keep this in. That's blocked. And here comes Troy Stetcher with tons of speed. Stetcher dumps it into the Seattle zone. Decord behind his net. He'll leave it. There's a high flip to center. Out of the reach of his Seattle forechecker. Edmonton comes up with it. Here's Janmark. They'll chase it down. Evans, chased by Janmark. Evans spins away from a check, and he'll find Tanev. Tanev with some speed. Here's a shot. Nice save. Rebound goes just wide. Pickard the initial save, and then the rebound went wide by Seattle. Wow. Here's Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers. He skates it through the middle of the ice, leaves it for Matthias Janmark. Has some space on the left side. Walks in, plays it back. Connor Brown, he loses it. Seattle now. Up the right side of the boards. They play it over to the left across the ice. Evans down low. Tanev continues the cycle. That's cut off by Emberson. Emberson will find Matthias Janmark. Janmark doesn't quite get to center, but he will put it in deep into the Seattle zone. Here's Seattle now. Outlet pass to Larson. Doesn't hit his man. Puck goes into the Oilers zone. Stetcher does a nice job cutting off. Who was that? Beniers? Here's Darnell Nurse behind his net. He's being checked. Great job by Arvidsson on the back check. He comes up with the puck at center. Oh, and he's being all hooked up like crazy. But Colson trying to come up with it. Victor Arvidsson was hooked like 5 times and there's no call. Seattle with the puck now across the ice. Stetcher plays it at center. Here's Adam Henrique. Skates it in, leaves it for Arvidsson. He shoots it off of Decor's right pad, and Seattle will look to get a breakout going. The officials do not want to give Edmonton a power play, apparently. I don't know. Arvidsson could have drawn 2 or 3 hooks, in my opinion. Matthias Ekholm with the puck now. Oilers looking to get a change in. Oh, and here's a giveaway by Edmonton. Outlet pass, centered in front. Nice job by Ekholm to break that up, but oh my God. Both teams are just so shaky on the breakouts right now. I don't know what's going on. First the Nacho goal, now the breakaway. Man, I love Perry this season. The worm! The worm! I'll be back when there's 4 minutes left in the second. Sounds good. I love how specific that is. Yeah, Pickard's been good. Darnell Nurse has had a good game. That outlet pass by Nurse to Cory Perry, just a great pass. "40-year-old Perry doing better. Perry for the Rocket. Wins the Perry jersey. Cory Perry Hattie, and you never know. I know one of the refs is Jean Hebert. Jean Hebert. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. Who's the backup goalie tonight? Tyler Palmer from the University of Alberta Golden Bears. He is the backup tonight because Stu Skinner and his wife Chloe had a baby boy. That was Nacho breakaway Barry. Will be Henrique. If that prediction comes true, I'm ending the live stream, probably shutting my channel down and hiding from you for the rest of my life, because clearly you know things, and that would scare me. Yeah, the Oilers are absolutely allergic to empty nets. I don't get it. Oilers with 35 plus goals and 40 assists in team's first 50 games of a season. Leon Draisaitl this season. Look at that. Defensive zone draw. Puck comes to the point. Seattle trying to cycle. Oh, and Bouchard with just another giveaway. Just not taking time right now, making passes. Montour with a shot. Oh, and that hits Pickard's mask. And here's Draisaitl. He'll skate it with speed. Here's Draisaitl. On his backhand, he'll find Bouchard in the middle of the ice. Bouchard walks in. Spins away from a check. Bouchard walks in, tries to get a shot, and that's blocked. Evan Bouchard is not making puck decisions that I'm happy with tonight. He is having a rough hockey game. I'm a big Evan Bouchard defender, but he is not having a good game. Here's a pass to Connor McDavid. He'll skate it in. Checked momentarily off the puck. Oilers trying to come up with it, but Seattle, they'll get possession. Puck comes back to Ty Emberson here. Emberson leaves that for Ekholm. Ekholm spins away from another check. On his backhand, finds Emberson. Janmark deflects it in, and he'll chase after it against the Kraken. Brown can't come up with it. Janmark on the back check against Wright. Nice job by the Oilers on the back check here, and here's Connor Brown. He'll dump it. He'll chase it. He's getting cut off, but Connor Brown, let's see if he can come up with it. He does not. Alexiak for Seattle with a backhand through the middle of the ice. That's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be icing on Seattle. Steve Dangle Zamboni episode, one of his finest. Yep. That's true. About Broberg and Holloway, I'm happy for both of them. Klingberg just has to get into game shape, but he's coming off of hip surgery. Whose chair? Oh, this is my chair. The chair that I'm sitting in. Everyone likes when I get up off the chair and then it's just chair on the stream. Here's a face-off win by Edmonton. Here's Cory Perry trying to center it. Comes to Stetcher at the point. Here's Stetcher for Edmonton. Across to Emberson. That shot deflects wide. Oilers can't come up with it. Noah Philp fights for it. Cory Perry on the forecheck, who already has a goal for Edmonton. Seattle fumbling around. Here's Noah Philp. Keeps the cycle alive for Edmonton. Philp can't come up with it. Kapanen, he'll go in. Philp will play it back to Stetcher, and that's out of his reach. And that'll head down the ice into the Oilers zone. Ty Emberson will pick it up with 5:33 to play. Here's a play. Up the left boards. Kapanen can't get it in deep. Seattle. Oh, man. Weird deflection in on Pickard again. Puck has been bouncing all over the place on Calvin Pickard. Stetcher trying to get the puck up the ice zone. Kapanen's knocked down. No penalty there. Could have been roughing. Could have been interference. I'm not sure. Not sure what the refs are looking at right now. And here's a deflection by Seattle, high and way out of play. And there is a whistle. And we'll have a commercial break. When I watch the Habs, I think we play decent, keep up, play well. Then I watch the Oilers, and the difference is night and day. The coordination and speed just so much smoother. Really? Because, I find watching the Oilers, maybe it's just because I'm so hard on Edmonton and I'm analyzing every single play. I find Edmonton looks like they struggle a lot sometimes. But my apologies. What happened to the green screen trophy room? I ended up just getting rid of it. I wanted to have an actual natural background, my studio background. I thought it would just look better. Plus, I like showcasing different things. I like showcasing my jerseys, my Nintendo, my old school TV. I just think, I like having this little retro look behind me. Just a personal choice. He still got it. Absolutely, Dylan. Same fork, same. We're defensively, but when we're slapping the puck around, it's so good. That's true, Daly. That's true. We own the second period. What's up, Paradox? Well, McDavid did draw a power play on the first shift of the game. So, that's the only one we get. We got one. Yeah, it was a green screen. Yeah, it wasn't real. Face-off win for Beniers. Seattle dumps it into the Oilers zone. Kulak battles for it. Connor McDavid comes in to support. Darnell Nurse is also there for support. Puck comes to the far end. Here's Adam Larson. He skates it behind the Oilers net, but Draisaitl will play it out front. And here's McDavid now with speed through the neutral zone. Bobbling the puck. Brings it in. McDavid tries to find Hyman. Leaves it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl on his backhand. Tried to center it to McDavid. I would have liked a shot there from Draisaitl personally, but Seattle trying to get the puck out. They'll skate it through the neutral zone. They'll get it in deep. Darnell Nurse behind his net. Reverses to Brett Kulak. Kulak to Draisaitl. Here's Leon now. Leon on his backhand. Leon backhand, and that goes out of play. I don't know if that hit the cord or the crossbar or if he just put that straight out of play, but top line will go for a change. I love that for Line A too. Very happy for Line A. Offensive zone draw. Podkolzin chases after it with Arvidsson, and Arvidsson's stick explodes. I don't know if that was slash out of his hand or what happened, but the puck is going to come up the ice here. Arvidsson, he's going to leave it. Skate it in. Finds Podkolzin. Podkolzin to Arvidsson. Arvidsson, slap shot. Looking for Henrique on the deflection. Just missed him on the back door. Here's Bouchard to Ekholm. Ekholm. Up the right side, out of the reach of Henrique. Seattle trying to get the puck through the neutral zone. It'll come back behind their net, though. Seattle. Outlet pass. Montour gets it up. Burakovsky shoots it into the Oilers zone. Darnell Nurse will pick it up. Nurse will give it to Ekholm. Ekholm up the middle. Finds Connor Brown. Connor Brown dumps it into the left circle. Left corner. Janmark chases after it. Finds Brown. Brown to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins on his forehand. Skates it out in front. Finds Stetcher at the point. Gives it to Darnell Nurse. Into the middle. Janmark back to Stetcher and nobody home. Oilers are sent back into their own end. Here's Stetcher. Nice outlet pass to Connor Brown. He'll find Matthias Janmark. Janmark with a high flip to the right corner now. Edmonton looking to keep the puck in, keep the pressure on, but the puck comes out of the zone. I'm not even acknowledging the word that I just said. Here's Seattle now. They're going to bring it in the Edmonton zone. They'll spin away from a check. Here's Tolvanen. Finds McCann. Comes to the point. Here's a shot. Stopped by Calvin Pickard. Emberson trying to come up with it. Here's Darnell Nurse. Behind his net. Up the right side. Comes to Connor Brown. Oilers need a change here. Brown back to Nurse. Here's Nurse. Behind his goal. 1:57 to play. Puck goes across the ice to absolutely nobody, and Seattle will just send it down and deep again. Noah Philp trying to come in after it. Darnell Nurse can't grab it. Here's Philp up the left boards, and the Oilers will get that through the neutral zone. Kapanen will chase after it and gets Dunn. Dunn plays it back. Play is kind of slowed down here. Bit of a chess match. Oh, nice job. Oh, Cory Perry almost stole one for another breakaway. Here's Seattle. Looking to get their forecheck going. Nice job by the Oilers defenders to cut it off. And here's Kapanen. And he'll just do a slow little flip down the ice. And that's actually going to be icing against Edmonton. Wait, you don't want Ekblad on your team? Welcome back, Erica. 1:10 to play in the second. Defensive zone draw for the Oilers. Puck comes around the boards. Perry can't come up with it. Kept in by Seattle. Seattle looking to take advantage of a shift against Edmonton's fourth line, but that puck's going to go out of play with 59 seconds left. Edmonton can get their change. How are we all doing? How's everyone doing? If you haven't hit the like button on this live stream, make sure to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do tons of Oilers content, tons of hockey content, daily, of course. And the goal is to hit 5,000 subscribers before the Stanley Cup playoffs. I do lots of live streams. They're tons of fun. I got a couple more packs of cards to open in the intermission, so stay tuned for that. Here's Connor McDavid off the faceoff. He's going to skate this through the neutral zone. He'll dump it in deep. Decord can't grab it behind his net. Comes to Hyman. Hyman to McDavid. Centers it to Draisaitl. McDavid comes back up with it. Here's Bouchard with a shot. Deflects in front. Draisaitl tried to do a slap pass across to McDavid. And Seattle will just try and get the puck up into the neutral zone. McDavid now. He's being pressured. McDavid eludes three defenders. McDavid walks in. Needs some help here from the Oilers. Hyman walks in to help out. Top line for Edmonton goes to work. Here's Zach Hyman. He'll play it to Ekholm, and that shot goes way wide. It wasn't even close to anything. Bouchard keeps it in. Connor McDavid comes up with it. 15 seconds left. Comes back to Bouchard at the point. Spins away from a check. Finds Zach Hyman. Hyman behind the net. Spins. Trying to find Draisaitl. In front to Bouchard. In front. And that was stopped by Joey Decord. So the Oilers with a 3-2 lead into the third period. A much, much better second period compared to the first period. That first period was very scary. We didn't like that one. Second period, much better. How many bots we got tonight? I don't know. All right. What about 5 gifted memberships? Does that sound fun? Do we want 5 gifted? All right. If we hit 100 likes on the live stream, I'll do 5 gifted memberships. 100 likes on the live stream, we'll do the gifted memberships. I swear the Oilers never play the first period. Done deal. Let's go. Deal. Let's do it. It's at 98 likes. Couple more to go. Let's see if it updates here. It's at 100 likes. All right, 5 gifted. You got me. You got me. Of course, if you get a gifted membership, one of the perks of being a member, whether you're in the locker room or VIP access, is that sometimes when I upload, members get to watch the video a few hours before the rest of the public. So that's one perk. I'm still working on other perks, but that's kind of the main one right now. It's just a fun way to financially support in a very affordable way. And I never asked for it, of course. So I'm going to gift 5 to everyone, or not to everyone, to 5 people. I'm giving back to the community because you always give to me. 5 memberships. Here we go. If you get one, congrats. If you don't get one, it's just luck of the draw. I apologize in advance. And I congratulate everyone in advance. Here come the 5 gifted memberships. Who do we got? Who do we got? The gift memberships. We've got Kevin Mitten with a gifted membership. We've got Kelsey. We've got TVT. We've got Gamer7. We've got Evan with the gifted memberships. So congrats to everyone. Kevin, TVT, Kelsey, Gamer7, and Evan. Congrats on the gifted memberships. If you didn't win this time, that's okay. I will be doing more live streams. The live stream on Saturday against Toronto, I'm going to be doing 10 gifted memberships on Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, though, let us open some hockey cards. We've got a couple packs to open, and then I'm going to take a break and rest my voice before we come back for the third period. Memberships last for 1 month. They last for 1 month. And then you can keep renewing every month, or you can cancel at any time, right? There's no situation where you're ever locked in. If you get a membership, you can cancel whenever you want. Booch struggling. Yeah, Booch is struggling. Booch is struggling tonight, but the Oilers are winning, and that's all I care about. All right, let's open some packs. We got 2 packs of the 2024 Series 1 cards to open. 2024, 2025, of course. We're looking for a Lane Hudson rookie card. That's kind of what we're going for. Welcome back, Ian. Good to see you again. Refreshment break, of course. We'll open up a couple packs, and then I'm going to take a personal 5-minute break because I am losing my voice here. How long have you live streamed the Oilers? I've been doing this since the playoffs, mostly. I don't do every game, though. All right, here we go. First pack, technically our third pack. Paul Cotter of the Vegas Golden Knights. Boo! We've got Colton Parayko. And I don't know why this webcam just doesn't seem to want to focus up. Come on now. Come on now. Colton Parayko. We got Bowen Byram of the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo just lost to Edmonton earlier this week. We got Matthias Ekholm. Hey, there we go. We got an Oilers pull. Love to see that. We pulled McDavid earlier. I'll put Ekholm with the Oilers pulls. Joel Farabee. We've got Jesper Wallstedt, who I think a lot of Oilers fans wanted to draft in his draft year. We got Alex Ovechkin, the O-Pee-Chee Glossy. Of course, Ovi is on pace to beat Wayne Gretzky's goal-scoring record this season. And then we have a Sidney Crosby City Satellites. That's kind of a cool one. Sid the Kid, no longer a kid. Jason Dickinson, Sean Dursey, Adrian Kempe, Boo, and Chris Letang. Did I miss a membership? Hold on, everyone. Did I actually miss a membership? Charles became a member. Thank you, Charles. Yes, I did miss a membership. Thank you for that. Charles Hollingsworth, thank you for the membership. I appreciate that. All right, one more pack to go. We've had no luck trying to get this Lane Hudson rookie card. Maybe he doesn't exist. Maybe he does. Who the heck knows? Playoffs will be busy for me. They're going to be very busy. What's up, James? How you doing? All right, our last pack. Last pack of the night. Oh, no, not Trevor Moore. Boo, another King. Boo, get him out of here. Ilya Sorokin, of course, goaltender. Oh, man. We got Pierre Engvall, another Islander. A couple Islanders in here. We've got Cole Sillinger, Columbus Blue Jackets. I like Cole Sillinger. Good young hockey player. Andrei Burakovsky. Oh, no. Does that mean he's going to score against the Oilers in the third for the Seattle Kraken? Oh, we got a Joe Pavelski Young Guns. I like this card. It's a nice card, Joe Pavelski. Take a look at the back of that. Like that card from Pavelski. We've got a Jason Robertson, Galassi Opici, Nico Mikkola, boo! Jack Quinn, we're neutral. Stu, we got another Stuart Skinner card. He can go next to the other Stu card that I have. Stu just had a baby. Nikita Kucherov and Samuel Girard. Well, not the pulls we were hoping for, but we did get some Oilers. Got some good pulls. Like Dacky said, some of the glossy cards were good pulls. Not bad, not terrible. Am I a fan of Matt Rempe? I'm a fan of hoping Matt Rempe doesn't suffer from severe CTE for the rest of his life. Beautiful. All right, so here were the Oilers pulls. Here were our Edmonton Oilers pulls today. We had a Connor McDavid at the start of the night. We got a Stuart Skinner, and we had a Matthias Ekholm. 3 Oilers pulls in 4 packs. That's pretty good. We hadn't been pulling a lot of Oilers cards. So, yeah, good times. No worries, talkative introvert. We'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in. No Canucks, not this time. I do have about 3 JT Miller cards, though. No Canucks equals no bonfire. Fan of gritty hockey, the fighters, but Rempe takes it far and dirty. Jack Guy 2, I like fighters like Reeves. I like when players follow a code. I think the only ones you were missing for the Oilers in Series 1 is Kane and Lavoie. I do have Lavoie, and I do have an Evander Kane like body check one, where he's like body checking a guy. And I did pull a Raph Lavoie in the first period. I like long and healthy hockey careers. Same. Can we talk about how the Canucks actually won a game today? They can win on days that aren't Saturday. It's a miracle. Yeah, for some reason, Vancouver is really good on Hockey Night in Canada, but was struggling other than that. What's happening with Evander Kane? I don't know. He was on the ice today, apparently. Not in gear or anything, but he was with the team. No Draisaitl in Series 1 is criminal. He is in the MVP series, I believe. The Upper Deck MVP Series 1. 2024-25. That'll be the next set that I start opening on stream. I don't know. There's some hockey cards in the background there. Is this game on Prime? No, I think the game that was on Prime... What day is today? Is it Monday? I think it was Vancouver. I think that was the Prime game. Show us Stu for good luck. Here you go. For good luck, Stuart Skinner. Clefbaum was clutch in the playoffs. I don't know what you're talking about, Ace. Clefbaum tied the game late in, what was it, what game was it? Was it game 5 against San Jose? Tied the game late. They were down late. Tied the game with about 3 minutes left, and then the Oilers won in overtime. David Desharnais with the OT winner, if anyone remembers that, from 2017. Yeah, I kind of want Amazon. Listen, I don't like Amazon as a company for obvious reasons. But I would like them to have more broadcast rights over Sportsnet. How big of an Oilers fan is Mochi? Would Mochi actually watch a bit of the game? She would not watch a bit of the game, but she does like to watch TV. When I'm sitting in the living room just watching YouTube, she does like to sit next to me and she will watch the television. It's super cute. I'd take Ekholm over Clefbaum any day. I mean, they're two very different types of players. I loved Clefbaum when he was on the Oilers. I thought he was very undervalued. I thought he was a very, very good player, and it's a shame that his career was so short. I truly think Edmonton would have won a cup by now if Clefbaum had stayed healthy. It did look like Perry's goal was like, actually, let's go to the NHL Edge. Hold on. Let's go to the visualizer on that goal. This has got to be hysterical. I need to see this. The NHL Edge visualizer for Cory Perry's goal. We're watching this. Because this is hysterical. He just comes off the bench. Look at him. He's not even trying to play defense here. Look at this. Nobody on Seattle is remotely aware of where Cory Perry is. And then Darnell Nurse with just a bullet up the middle. Cory Perry just walks in on his own. He puts it 5-0. Cory Perry, and then he gets manhandled by Kapanen. And this is hysterical, man. Literally beer league. He does a flyby by the blue line, skates up the middle of the ice. I don't know. That's so good. That's literally beer league. Comes off the bench, doesn't even enter the defensive zone. He just immediately curls at center, goes for the breakaway. That's all he was going for the whole time. That's so funny. Cory Perry's so funny, man. What the hell is that? What a goofy guy. And he beats him 5-0 too. Good move on the breakaway to go 5-0 into Cord, who's been very solid. All right, I'm going to be right back. I have to get more water, and I'm going to take a 5-minute break. But I will be right back. Enjoy Chair. You're all going to get Chair. All right, you're going to get a Leon Draisaitl bobblehead or pop figure, I guess. And yeah, we're chilling here. We are chilling. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. Enjoy Chair. Be nice to Chair. Chair does a good job. Also, Chair is very beat up. If anyone wants to start a new Chair fund for me, I will spend money that I make from stream to buy a new chair because this chair is... Look how worn out this chair is. It's horrible. Oh God, who did this? Who started the wave? Was it Chair? Did Chair start the wave? Did Chair start the wave? Yan, too broke to donate, but Chair became a VIP access member. Thank you so much, Yan. That's awesome. Upgraded from the locker room. You love to see that. Thank you so much. I wasn't actually serious. Nobody ever send me money. Ever. Unless you feel like you want to, I will never ask for it. You were, TVT. You were gifted a sub. Congratulations. No wave in the game. Only an intermission. Okay. I came back to the wave as well. You know what? The wave has actually been good luck for the Oilers this season. I haven't seen anything negative with the wave yet this year for Edmonton. So we're gonna maintain that positivity. Right? We're gonna maintain that positivity. The wave right now, good. It's good. Until it's bad. And then I'll be very mad. I think we were up by 1 and did the wave and lost no T this year. Maybe I'm wrong. The Oilers? Oh, man, I don't remember. We'll have to go back on my my videos. We're the most gifted man on the planet on our side. How do you feel, Oiler Maniacs, with number 97? That's right. Connor McDavid is the most gifted NHL player right now. The most advanced player of our generation. While reading D&D books. The Life of a DM. That sounds fun. I've never been part of a D&D campaign, but I would love to be part of that one day. Yeah, Yan's had really good luck. Yan has had the best luck. There should be selection for Canada's 4 nations. I did make the argument for Darnell Nurse in my video a couple days ago. If he was named to the 4 nations, I personally would not be upset about it. Hey, sounds good, Erica. Have a wonderful night. We'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your evening. Hopefully the Oilers with a big, big victory here. All right. Oilers on the forecheck. Here's McDavid with a shot. That goes just wide after good Decord had given the puck away. McDavid finds Draisaitl. Oh, and Draisaitl, he gives it away now. That ice is slippery out there. That ice is slippery. You got to be careful. Here's a high flip to center. Zach Hyman will poke it up. Hyman on his backhand walks in. Oh, and he almost put it through the net. Draisaitl back to Bouchard across to Stetcher with a shot, and that deflects high and wide. Here's Leon Draisaitl now. Draisaitl spins away from a check on one hand, trying to make a play. Still down, puck under him, but Seattle will come up with it. Oh, no, and Victor Arvidsson's going to get called for tripping. That's another penalty against the Oilers. For the love of God, what are we doing? Stop. Arvidsson, another 200-foot penalty away from his own zone. Okay, so maybe the wave was bad luck in chat. All right, Seattle with the early power play here, a minute in. This is Seattle's 4th power play. The Oilers have only had 1. Off the face-off, Calvin Pickard will play that to Nugent Hopkins, and he'll shoot that all the way down the ice. Joey Decord, he'll make the play. He'll give it to his defender. Here come the Kraken now. With some speed, Tolvanen will drop it. Here's McCann. For Seattle, gives the puck away, and Edmonton will shoot that all the way down the ice, clearing another about 15 seconds. There's a minute 30 left in the power play, 18:30 left in the third period. Seattle looking to regroup. Up the middle, here comes Tolvanen. Tolvanen's checked. Nice stop up at the blue line for the Oilers. Seattle has to regroup once again. Here's Montour. Montour dumps it in. Comes to Kulak. Kulak along the boards, and they're actually going to be called for offside, the Kraken are. So 1:07 left on the power play, and Seattle hasn't been able to get set up at all yet. Face off at the Oilers blue line here. Podkolzin will take it. Against Beniers. Podkolzin won it, but Seattle with possession. Comes across the ice. Here's Bjorkstrand. On this forehand. He'll play it down low. Puck comes to the point, and that's actually going to come out. Seattle cleared the zone on their own. The Oilers penalty killers didn't even have to clear it. Podkolzin, he is just being a menace on the forecheck. Seattle skates it into the Oilers' end. Nice job by Ekholm to get a stick on it. Puck comes around the boards. Emberson trying to clear it up the boards. He can't come up with it, but Vasily Podkolzin will. Podkolzin will just dump it deep, and Kasperi Kapanen, he'll chase after the puck. Just a little poke to Emberson. Emberson plays it down low for Podkolzin. Podkolzin throws a hit. Tries to get the puck back to Emberson. He does, and Emberson will just shoot that all the way down the ice. And the Oilers with a solid penalty kill here. I don't think Seattle has got set up at all. There's 8 seconds left on the kill. Here's Connor Brown now. He'll send that puck back in the Seattle zone. Good job by the Oilers. 4 for 4 on the penalty kill. No shots for Seattle. Here's Tanev. He'll leave that for Evans. Evans up the left side. Burakovsky. He'll try and get past Kulak. Spins. Plays it down low. Seattle now looking to play it. Evans deep. Darnell Nurse off his stick. Comes up high. Kulak throws a hit. Kulak throws another hit against Adam Larsson, who's forechecking for Seattle down low right now. Puck comes to the middle, and Connor McDavid, he'll come up with it. Here comes McDavid with speed. McDavid will try and get by the defender, and he's being held up. And a body block by Seattle. No penalty on the play. Could have been interference, slowing McDavid down there, but they're not going to call that. Here's Ekholm. Up the boards. Draisaitl leaves it for McDavid. He walks in across the ice. Here's Hyman with a shot. Or Connor Brown. No, that was Hyman with a shot, and that was a nice save by Decord. Here's Evan Bouchard up the middle of the ice. Cut off by the Seattle Kraken. Dumped in deep. Mahura chases after it against Ekholm. Ekholm can't come up with it. Puck comes back to the point. Here's a shot towards the goal, and that deflects off of Pickard's shoulder. I don't know if he entirely saw that one coming. Oh, and here's Zach Hyman now. Or Noah Philp, sorry. Noah Philp will chase this in. There's so many 8s on the Oilers. Noah Philp trying to chase after it in the Seattle zone. Puck comes up the boards in Seattle. They'll get it out of trouble. Seattle now. Here's Alexiak. Holds onto it, looking to regroup for Seattle. Down by a goal are the Kraken. Puck is sent in on Calvin Pickard. He puts it across to Emberson. Emberson flubs the outlet. Here's Bjorkstrand with a shot, and that deflects, and that's stopped by Calvin Pickard once again. Puck comes to the point. Here's Dunn with a shot, and that's stopped again by Calvin Pickard. And Ty Emberson, just slow it down. Make your plays. Calvin Pickard remains solid in goal right now. Could you imagine the Habs and Oilers in the final? Ooh. Who's the Cinderella team from the East? I kind of want it to be Columbus with just everything that's gone on with that team. The amount of emotion that team plays with. I'd like it to be Columbus. Off the face-off, Darnell Nurse will shoot it around the boards, just out of the reach of Janmark. And, Janmark's going to come up with it. Janmark centers to Nugent Hopkins, trying to look for Connor Brown, and that goes off of his stick. Darnell Nurse is going to chase after it now. Brett Kulak behind his net. Seattle comes up with possession, though. At the point, Larson across to Dunn. Dunn with a shot that deflects wide. Seattle throws it in front, can't make it. And now here's Matthias Janmark. One hand on his stick, backhands it, gets it to Kulak. Here's Connor Brown now. Shoots it deep into the Kraken zone. Adam Henrique now on the ice. And Seattle slowing the play down. The Oilers content to just slow things down. They're not really going in on the forecheck as fast as we would hope. They're just defending the lead at the moment. They're doing a good job with their sticks. Here's Ekholm. They'll find Henrique with a shot. One-timer. Rebound comes to Podkolzin. Podkolzin to Bouchard at the point. Back to Podkolzin. Podkolzin looking for a play. Oh, man, and he had Arvidsson open. Bouchard spins away from a check, finds Arvidsson at the blue line. Here's Ekholm with a blast that's stopped by Decord. Arvidsson on the forecheck, can't come up with it. Nice job by Ekholm to get a stick on the breakaway chance for Seattle. Here's Victor Arvidsson. He walks in. Arvidsson spins away from a check in the Seattle zone. Down low for Connor McDavid. McDavid now finds Draisaitl with a shot. Comes out in front, stopped by Decord. Arvidsson will come up with it. He'll go for a change. Oilers with the top line out. Here's Brett Kulak. He'll play it across to Darnell Nurse. Nurse across to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl will walk it into the Seattle zone. Spins away from a check. Finds Kulak with a shot. That's stopped by Decord. Up high in Seattle. On the transition. Here's McCann. He loses the puck momentarily. Checked by Brett Kulak. McDavid comes up with it. He's checked from behind. Oilers battling. Seattle with possession. Down low behind the Oilers net. Centered in front. Shot attempt goes wide. Here's McCann. He'll reverse it back to his defense, and that comes all the way back to the Seattle zone. Here's Alexiak for Seattle. He'll play it across to his D partner. Fourth line shift for the Oilers. Seattle on the attack here. Stetcher can't come up with it. Puck is cycled around behind the Oilers' goal. Nice job by... Oh, a shot comes out in front, and that deflects high and out of play. Nice job by the Oilers, though, keeping Seattle to the outside at the moment. I agree, Simple. I'd like a little bit of support right now. Yeah, very close on the Henrique play there. 13-4-3 in 1-goal games. Yeah. I mean, that's... I don't know if that's good. Like, what are the other top teams in the NHL? Like, what is Washington's record in 1-goal games? And, like, Vegas. I'm really curious. I've lost count of who and how many. The Oilers, I mean, they've had a lot of open looks tonight. What do I do with the gifted sub? Basically, you're a member for the next month, meaning that there's going to be some videos that I upload that you'll get to watch before anyone else. That's kind of the biggest perk of being a member. You get a little badge next to your name. And while I continue to work on other perks, you just get to enjoy being a member. Highlighted messages in chat. Highlighted messages when you comment on videos. Since Edmonton can't score on empty nets. Yeah, exactly. If it's 3-2 in the dying seconds, don't count on the empty net. I never do with this team. We really are. What's up, Phantom? Connor David, need to lock it in. Absolutely. I think the Habs have missed one open net all year. Here's Seattle. Play in front. Nice block by Darnell Nurse. Doesn't allow a shot. Puck behind the Oilers net. Centered. Connor Brown trying to come up with it. Brown off of his stick. Stetcher chases after it. Seattle aggressive on the forecheck. Edmonton's got to get it clear here. Puck comes to the point. Here's Dunn towards the goal. Nice job by Stetcher. But Seattle continues to forecheck. They're cycling. Pushed by the Kraken. Nice job by Brown. He cuts off the centering pass. Nugent-Hopkins can't come up with it. Puck comes to the left circle. Here's Schwartz. Down low. Kakko. Checked by Nurse. Nugent-Hopkins to Janmark. Janmark off the glass. Connor Brown will chase after it. Puck comes to center. And it comes to Matthias Janmark now. He's checked off the puck. Third line for Edmonton. Gassed. Should probably go for a change. Seattle loses possession for no reason. Here's Evan Bouchard. He'll just hang on to it. Wait for reinforcements. Bouchard finds Leon Draisaitl. Oh, man. Draisaitl tried to find McDavid in the middle, but that was cut off nicely by the Kraken. Here comes Seattle on the transition. Here's Montour with a shot, and that goes wide. Puck comes in front, and Calvin Pickard's forced to cover that one up. Other team may as well play 6-on-5 the whole game, right? I think until Toronto proves that they're a contender, I will always call them pretenders. But, you know, they're a bit different this year, especially because they have goaltending. Like, Joseph Woll is like a backbreaker or game breaker. Here's Bjorkstrand, centers it. Here's a shot, and that goes just wide off the one-timer. Seattle can't keep the puck in the zone. Connor McDavid, he'll find Draisaitl now. Here's Draisaitl. He'll walk in. Leon in the middle. Plays it back to Bouchard, and that's cut off. The Oilers, for some reason, allergic at just throwing a puck on net right now. Puck centered in front. Zach Hyman can't come up with it. Seattle gets their forecheck established. Here's a shot by Montour. That goes high. And Draisaitl's forced to come up with it. Draisaitl around the boards to Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm up the left boards. Out of the reach of Hyman. It's deflected in, so not icing. Seattle now. With the puck. They'll skate it up. 10 minutes to play in the third. Puck cut off by the Oilers. Podkolzin plays it back to Kulak. Kulak to Emberson. Emberson has to play it back to Kulak. Seattle very aggressive on the forecheck. Here's Vasily Podkolzin now. He'll skate it up the middle of the ice. Walks in. He's cut off, and Alexiak will grab that. Oilers, a lot of one-and-done plays in the offensive zone. Here's McCann for Seattle. Shot attempt by the Kraken. Goes nowhere. Emberson up the right boards. Nobody home for Edmonton to pick it up. Here's Alexiak for Seattle with a shot. That deflects, hits Pickard. Puck comes to the front. Oh, and another shot. I think Pickard got just a piece of that. Oilers kind of just hanging on here. Puck down the ice, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. McDavid and Draisaitl should be separated. I don't understand why they keep being loaded up, but Oilers defensive zone draw on the icy. 9:16 to play in the third period. They're hanging on to a 1-goal lead. Arvidsson can't come up with the puck. Seattle. It's Larson. Larson, well, he played it back to his partner in Dunn, but that comes out of the defense, out of the Oilers zone, and Seattle will regroup back in their own end. Here's a stretch pass up the middle. Calvin Pickard will cut that off. Stetcher along the boards, plays it back to Nurse. Nurse pressured by the Seattle forecheck. Janmark comes into support. Ref got in the way of Janmark and Nurse. Seattle maintains possession. Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Calvin Pickard and goes high and out of play. I don't know what that ref was doing. Janmark and Nurse were trying to get to the far corner in the Oilers zone to get the puck, and the ref was kind of in between them, and neither of them knew who was going to grab it. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Rangers are not it this year, even though I thought they were going to be a lot better, unfortunately. Florida's still really good. Dallas is a scary team, always. We've had it pretty high during the playoffs, daily. I forget how high it got during Game 7 against Florida. It was pretty high. you think that Cory Perry told her? No, absolutely not. I don't get into that stuff. That rumor with Cory Perry was debunked so long ago. I'm not even entertaining that. I know you don't mean it in a nasty way or anything, but I'm not entertaining that one. My finals in the preseason were Oilers-Rangers. That was me too. I literally had the Oilers and Rangers as my cup final prediction as well. If we don't win, it would be a crime to Oilers fans across the world. And it's been a year. People got to move on from that with the Cory Perry thing. It's been so long. I actually legitimately forgot until he brought that up. Oh, same. I was also stressed. I mean, you're not wrong, Shape. Thoughts on the announcers talking about random stuff while the intense play? Sometimes Louis and Jack can get a little distracted. But overall, I still like the tandem. Oilers off the faceoff, goes off the glass, into the neutral zone. McDavid can't come up with it. Seattle looking to get something going here. Here's Ekholm up the middle. Can't get Hyman. Seattle dump it in deep. Offside by Seattle. They have to tag up. Here's Ekholm. He'll probably skate it up. Yes, he will. Through the neutral zone. Ekholm dumps it in deep. Around the boards. Draisaitl cuts off the lane. He's knocked down. Zach Hyman into support, but Seattle wins the board battle. Here come the Kraken now. 3-on-3. Oh, nice job by Evan Bouchard. He's going to find Zach Hyman here. Hyman will walk it in. Hyman holds on to it, drops it for McDavid. Across to Draisaitl, and he missed the one-timer. And here's Hyman in the slot, and that deflects wide. Here's Connor McDavid. Top line for Edmonton going to work. Kulak to Connor McDavid. McDavid walks in. Draisaitl had a chance to shoot, chose not to. Here's Kulak now for Edmonton. Kulak looking for a lane behind the Seattle net. Kulak finds McDavid to Zach Hyman. Here's a shot from Nurse with a shot. Rebound by Kulak goes wide. Oh, and Draisaitl with the backhand pass to nobody. If he had just taken a second to look, he could have made a play. Here's McDavid, brings it back in to Leon Draisaitl. He shoots and it goes off the blocker of Decord. Nice shift for the Oilers top line. They had lots of chances. Seattle looking to get on the counter now. Here's Burakovsky. He'll enter the Oilers zone. Cory Perry, he'll just shoot that out of trouble. Cory Perry right now has the go-ahead goal for the Oilers with 6:57 to play in the third. Burakovsky shoots the puck. Far corner in the Oilers zone. Stetcher can't make a play. Comes out in front. Emberson careful in front of his net. Perry off of his stick. Not out. Here's Bjorkstrand for Seattle. Seattle with the cycle here. Here's a shot from the point that stopped. Rebound in front, and that goes just wide. The rebound popped in front of Pickard for a second. He didn't know where it was. Stetcher can't get the puck out. Seattle continues to maintain pressure here. Emberson protects behind the net. Emerson skates for it. Noah Philp can't come up with it. Loses his stick. Kapanen will backhand it out of trouble. Oilers will get a bit of a change. They won't get the full change, though. Stetcher, he's tired. He's out there with Bouchard to Henrique. Here's Troy Stetcher. Stetcher with a high flip. Picked up by Henrique. Oh, and Cory Perry can't get the puck out. Kept in by Seattle. Shot towards the goal, and that deflects. And Pickard has to make another save. Oh, my God. The Oilers, a couple chances to get it out, and they're not able to. And here's Cory Perry. He'll finally get it out. Adam Henrique will skate it through. Henrique dumps it in deep. Into the Seattle zone. Evans up the boards. Cut off by Bouchard. Here's Evan Bouchard on his backhand. Behind the Seattle net. Gives it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson. He's being tied up. Podkolzin trying to get past his man. Comes back to Kulak or Ekholm. Here's a shot by Arvidsson. Goes wide. Comes out in front. It's in the slot area. And Podkolzin was looking for it. And Decord had to make a big save with 5:16 to play. Damn. Oilers with a couple good looks. Seattle with good zone time. Pickers had to make a couple saves. He's a statue. Is that me or Perry on the ice cherry picking? He can't skate. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying, man. But the Oilers, that fourth line, tough shift. I think Noah Philp hasn't had a great game tonight, but the Oilers as a team, I don't think have played amazing. I just think Seattle has played worse somehow. But the Oilers have the lead. There's just over 5 minutes left. They got to lock this thing down. That's true. Perry does have maybe the smoothest hands on the whole team. If he had the foot speed to go with the hand speed, oh man, he would still be a force to be reckoned with. Also, yeah, we got a big crowd in the arena today, folks. Forget Yo Chain Perry. Well, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Can we end the empty net curse? I would love to. 5 minutes, lock it down. Oh, just saving my voice. If you have not yet hit like on the live stream, make sure to hit the like button. We're already over 100 likes. I don't even know what it's at right now. Let's take a look. We're at 112 likes. Let's try and get it to 125. That's the goal. Let's get it to 125 likes. That, I think, would be a terrific number to get the live stream to. We got tons of people watching the last 5 minutes. You might have Seattle fans tuning in to see if we blow the lead and get my reaction. You might have a lot of Oilers fans tuning in to see if we can shut this thing down and watch the excitement ratchet it up. It's impossible when he's on my team. Exactly. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Draisaitl will take it. He wins it, and they're going to redo it. They're going to redo it and likely kick Draisaitl out of the faceoff dot. Draisaitl in the faceoff circle. They did not kick him out. And I don't know, they're going to redo the draw again. I don't know what this linesman's doing. Doesn't know how to drop a puck, apparently. Jesus Christ. All right, round 3, Draisaitl on the faceoff. He wins it to Ekholm. Ekholm across to Bouchard. Bouchard will find McDavid. Spins away from his check. Trying to come out in front. Oh, and he's hit hard. Being held up a little bit. And here come the Kraken. Alexiak can't get the... Oh, and they're going to call offside, actually, at the Oilers' blue line. Get a Wikipedia page soon. Could you imagine? Oh, it's crunch time, folks. 4:59 to play. Mahura, maybe a bit of a hold on McDavid, but that was borderline. The fact that the power plays are 4-1 in favor of Seattle is shocking to me. Connor Brown leaves it for Nurse. Nurse with a backhand. Puck is in the neutral zone. Oilers looking to hang on to this lead. Bit of a hand grenade by Seattle. Connor Brown, he'll flip it deep into the Seattle zone. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins chases after it. Nugent-Hopkins battles for it behind the Kraken net. Puck is being held up. Shot around the boards. Janmark on the back check. Nurse pokes it up momentarily, but it's brought in by Schwartz. Schwartz is hit hard by Stetcher. Connor Brown now trying to make the play. Shot comes towards Pickard, and sharp angle shot is held by Calvin Pickard with 4:19 to go. I think so, talkative introvert. I really like the Mighty Duck logo, personally. Defensive zone draw for Edmonton. They got to win this thing. They got to get the puck out. And they're going to redo the face-off once again. Linesman. The linesman's remembering. He's holding that puck. He's looking at it. He's like, yeah, I have to drop it. Drop the puck. Christ. Draisaitl wins the draw. Evan Bouchard. High flip to the neutral zone. Zach Hyman will pick it up. He'll leave it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl walks it in. Spins away from a check on his forehand. Gives it to Bouchard at the point. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Right circle. Draisaitl. Bouchard with a shot. Deflects in front. Hyman can't come up with it. It's still loose. Edmonton all over it. McDavid will chase after the Seattle defender. Seattle, though, with possession. And here come the Seattle Kraken now. Deep shot into the Oilers zone. Here's Ekholm. Reverses to Bouchard. Bouchard, middle of the ice. Looks for Hyman. Puck's bouncing. Decord's out of his net to prevent Hyman from getting to it first. Decord around the boards to Montour. Puck comes to Evans. And Seattle with 3:30 to play. Waiting for reinforcements. Looking to reload. In their own zone. Looking for the outlet. Nice job by Arvidsson. Gets a piece of his stick on the outlet pass. Podkolzin now on the forecheck. Chasing after it. Making life miserable. Seattle unable to get a clean zone entry, but now they do. Here's Brett Kulak. He throws his man into the corner. Darnell Nurse also in there. You've got a battle for it. Along the boards behind the Edmonton net. 3 players down. Podkolzin wins the board battle on his backhand. Sends it around to Arvidsson. Arvidsson, he's hit. Can't make a play. Seattle keeps it in, but the puck comes out. Oilers will get a change. Decord's just going to leave that for Adam Larsson with 2:45 to play. Shots are 30-28 in favor of Edmonton. Oilers with a 1-goal lead. Here come the Kraken. Oh, Connor Brown almost poke checked Schwartz off the puck. Here's Adam Larsson. He'll play it. Seattle. They'll deflect it in deep. Here's Ekholm. Ekholm around the boards. And here's Connor Brown. He doesn't have the puck. It's the empty net for Seattle. Let's see if the Oilers can put one in there. They are allergic to empty nets. Puck is dumped into the Oilers zone. Ekholm after it. 6-on-5 for Seattle. 2:04 to play. Nugent Hopkins battles for it. Puck behind the Oilers goal. Emerson hits his man. Seattle doing what they can to come up with it. It comes to the point. Here's Dunn. Across the ice, a one-timer. And that's blocked by Ekholm. Here's Janmark. He can't make a play. Puck comes back to Janmark over his stick. Shot towards the goal. Blocked. Puck comes to the blue line. Kept in by Dunn. Here's Seattle now. McCann spins away from a check. Back to Dunn at the point. Across the ice to Bjorkstrand. Here's Dunn. Dunn walks in. Left circle. In front. Centers. Comes to McCann. Right circle. No shot from Seattle. Connor Brown chases after it. Seattle, little selective, not shooting. Oilers battle behind the net. 3 Oilers behind the goal to try and get this puck. Puck comes up high. Ekholm can't come up with it. Podkolzin gets that puck up. Oilers can't get it out. Here's a one-timer, and that goes wide by Montour. Ekholm just shoots the puck down the ice. Is that going to go in? And it's in! Matthias Ekholm, empty netter from 200 feet. He was just trying to clear the zone. It's 4-2 Edmonton. They hit the empty net. And the Sportsnet camera guy didn't pan over, so I didn't actually get to see it. That's why my reaction was so late. Thanks, Sportsnet camera guy. 10 out of 10 broadcast from Sportsnet once again. And Matthias Ekholm, he just shoots that all the way down the ice. My God. 4-2 Edmonton. Edmonton. Yeah, nice shot by Ekholm and a little bit of a lucky bounce, but we'll take that with 57 seconds left. Jeez Louise. I love how Sportsnet, the camera guy literally was just showing the Oilers bench. It wasn't panning to where the puck was. So I couldn't even react to it. Off the face-off. Here come the Oilers now. Here's Kapanen. Played to Podkolzin. In front. Oh, man. And Adam Henrique was trying to find the puck. Seattle skated up. See if they pull the goalie again. I don't know if they will. 40 seconds left. I don't think they will. There's a whistle with 40 seconds left. Cameraman figured it wasn't going in. Yeah, exactly. So the Oilers will win this hockey game, barring some kind of crazy comeback here. Seattle, though, they're not going to go away. Trying to get the puck up the ice, but Podkolzin will take that. Here's Podkolzin to Kulak. He'll play that to Kapanen. Down low. Puck comes to Seattle. They'll skate it up, but Brett Kulak, he'll hang on to it. Here's Kulak behind his net. Up the middle. He'll find Kapanen, looking for a bit of a break. And here's Evans with the puck. And Seattle's just going to kind of kill the clock here. Oilers are 3-1 on the homestand. 2 seconds to go. Last shot towards the net. Doesn't make it. The Oilers are going to come away with a 4-2 victory. Not the prettiest of wins, but Calvin Pickard rock solid in goal with 26 saves. The Oilers with 4 goals, including 1 from Connor McDavid back from his suspension. And Cory Perry with the game winner on the breakaway. We love to see that from Cory Perry. And of course, more importantly, the Oilers got an empty net goal. The Oilers defeat the Seattle Kraken 4-2. They now move back into first place in the Pacific Division. They leapfrog Vegas, and they take advantage of the Los Angeles Kings losing in regulation as well to maintain that pace in the Pacific, maintain that lead there for the Oilers. You know, they don't ask how, they ask how many. It doesn't always have to be pretty. That was one of the least pretty wins I've seen this team play. But at the end of the day, all that matters is the win. All that matters is the 2 points. Let me grab the victory chain, folks. Give me 1 second. We got the victory chain, everyone. If you're new to the channel, the victory chain is only worn when the Edmonton Oilers win hockey games. And if I forget to wear it during the post-game fan reactions, I have to give memberships. I think I've given about 20 or 30 memberships because I've forgotten to put this on during post-game reactions. And if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed the live stream, if you enjoy the vibes here, make sure to like the video, or the live stream, I should say. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are pushing ourselves towards 4,500 subscribers, and we're also pushing for 5,000 before the playoffs. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I am going to record the post-game fan reaction. Look for that to be up in the next couple of hours. It's going to be late, maybe around midnight Mountain Daylight Time. And then tomorrow, I should have a day after discussion. Keep an eye out for the day after discussion tomorrow. I will have one up. The Oilers have 2 days off. So my content this week, tomorrow, I'm going to do day after discussion. Wednesday, not sure yet. I'm working on something. So keep an eye out for that. Thursday, of course, the Oilers also play. They play Detroit. I'll have the pregame up for that. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to keep creating this amazing content with the best community here on YouTube. Everyone that tuned in, thank you so much. For my Seattle fans, handshakes, firm handshakes. I always say ham shakes because it's really hard when I'm talking fast. Firm handshakes. And GG's, well played. Good game, everyone. There's not much else I have. My voice is shot right now, so I'm going to quickly do the post-game fan reaction. Thank you all so much for the memberships. Of course, I gifted some, but Yan became a VIP access member today. Charles Hollingsworth also became a member, so thank you so much. And everyone else that subscribed to the channel, that liked the live stream, thank you all. You're all amazing. Make sure to tell someone that you love them. And as always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. I wear this bracelet every single day because Ben is amazing. Oil Country's amazing. Thank you all so much. We'll see you in the next one, Oil